Stream, we'll talk for a bit. Well, I don't know, waiting for Rizal or not.
We are. He's getting booted up.
Okay.
Did you already start the stream?
Yeah, as I said, we can talk for
Okay.
a bit. That's not an issue.
Yeah. So don't.
Don't worry.
Nothing.
Don't do the thing you just did.
I didn't
I
start.
was trying to lead it in and make it a surprise, and I don't know. I'm trying to be professional streamer.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Well, while we wait, I can play Virtua Fighter.
While you wanna be a
Actually, yeah,
professional
hang
streamer,
on.
remember to put out your dick.
Where's my Xbox controller?
I'm playing on a controller, so please don't.
Oh yeah. Okay, it would interfere, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it definitely would. Yeah, it would.
Let's find out.
All right.
Boot up versus minigames.
Okay. Now
Okay, hang on. There we go.
There we go. We'll see.
All right, you ready to see two fucking trash scrubs play a game they've never touched before?
Hey, I played Virtua Fighter 5.
I haven't played Virtua Fighter 5, so this is probably going to be a real smackdown with no efforts whatsoever.
To be fair, Virtua Fighter 5 plays a lot like Virtua Fighter 2, so...
I haven't played Virtua Fighter... I don't play fighting games!
I mean, I played it once for the purpose of checking it out in this game, so...
And the first time a Virtua Fighter game has been on PC since Virtua Fighter 2 is in a Yakuza game.
Yeah. X for punches, circle for kicks, square for guarding. That's it. That's the game.
Yeah, it's a three-button fighter. That's Virtua Fighter for you.
I don't know how to do anything in this game.
Neither do I. Well, that's hot.
No, it has literally 3 buttons. That's a Virtua Fighter role.
Yep.
And also
X, A, and B on the yes. You were saying in PlayStation controls. I'm on an Xbox controller, so fuck you.
Don't you know the equivalence of that? Come on.
Sorry.
It's a fucking gamepad.
Okay, so it's not a Friday. No, nor is it a Saturday. But I guess this is as close as we're getting to Friday Night Fisticuffs, is it?
Yeah.
This is the closest thing you're gonna get to FNF for us.
Yeah.
Okay, so does this game have rollback?
We're doing pretty good considering I seem to be on a half second of fuck you!
I'm not very good with heavy characters, it seems. Which is weird considering I'm pretty heavy myself.
Oh fuck off! Bullshit juggles! Fucking.
That's fun.
God damn you.
Well, if you guys ever wanna, I do have an actual copy of Virtua Fighter 5 on my PS3.
What's the difference?
DLC characters.
I suppose.
I can't believe oh my god.
Hey, no, Neil, you wanna know what's the difference?
Yeah.
According to Jim Ryan, I might not be able to download it anymore.
That's true.
I hope
Fuck
you
off!
just
No!
throw that man out the fucking roof.
God damn it!
The blocking, it does nothing.
You cannot block with the sheer power, the sheer curve of what's his name again? It's not the Honda.
Oh no.
You need to swap friend info with a certain somebody.
Oh yeah. I'll get on to
And
that.
also, Mute, maybe adjust the resolution of your fucking screen to the resolution of the stream. Maybe, I don't know.
Seriously? They fucked it up? Jesus. OBS. I fucking swear. Every time I change a game, it changes the fucking thing.
Yep, it sure does.
Christ. Okay, it should be fine now.
Sup, nerds?
Hey.
Hey,
they're getting killed in Virtua Fighter.
Yeah.
as I had promised, we have somebody else joining us once again after months of being away because I could not be tasked with getting up at a certain time in the morning. Welcome back, Zhao.
Hey, hey, hey.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. Long time no speak.
Yes.
Zal,
that too.
could you like write
Well-
me your nick on Parsec or something? Or ID?
Yeah, you just need to swap ID info with each other.
Yeah. That
I
should,
need to
Immediately
restart the
delete it so that people on the server can't see it.
should be tough.
That's alright, I'll just drop T2 a message.
Yeah, that's fine.
That too. That works just fine. I'm going to eat this tuna sandwich I found in the what?
Under the car.
Okay. Oh my god, I completely forgot to mention.
Man,
I found a gold plate last night when doing treasure hunting.
Nice.
Yeah.
No.
I'm fucking glad we got mute on the thing right now. Cause if it was fucking me having to browse Twitter, I would straight up and it being shown on stream, we would get banned. Like straight up minute 1 ban.
And friend request sent, by the way.
I mean, you know you can just set OBS to only show the game, right?
I mean, you can do that as well, right? So that fucking Zhao's ID is not visible.
Wait, what?
Wait, is it?
Is it on stream?
No, it's.
If everything is on stream, you dipshit, you send it to record the screen.
No, I said to record the game.
No, it's
I'm
recording the game right
I'm
now.
looking at Twitch right now. You're looking at Parsec.
Maybe? I don't know.
Get your shit together.
Listen, I've been 5 hours at work today, okay?
So have I.
Yes, but have you had to move hundreds of kilograms of board games?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I thought so.
Boof.
Yeah,
Quit your bitching.
yeah. I added Zal. You need to send me to connect to me.
I am going to pull rank here in the form of working for Amazon delivering packages.
Yeah, I mean,
There we
fair.
go.
Honestly,
No, I understand. T2 has T2 is on the bottom rung at the moment, so we get to bully him as much as we want.
Yeah, fuck off. Come get your gas kicked by this character.
No,
I never
I'm
played.
good. Bye bye.
Go to fucking Clayfay.
Make it stop.
Clayfay.
Alright.
Go to Clayfay.
But
Go
at least we
to
know we can
Clayfay.
kind of do. Like you probably actually would be able to do this. Wait, do I have to back out too?
No, I have to, but he's
I'm
telling you to.
literally screaming for one of you to go to Clayfay.
Yeah, I already picked the character. I can't change it.
Well, then pick
No,
Saitama.
Oh, brother. Fine. I'll pick your stupid Leifei, whatever the hell your obsession is with this character.
No, I literally noticed he looks like Saitama. That's what I don't- yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a good start.
It's your last. Are you ready for this?
Look,
But
man.
I can't believe the audio quality of her quotes is better in this game than it is in DOA 5.
Teach me some inputs! Tell me what to do!
It's 3 buttons!
Okay,
You mash
This
them!
game has 3 buttons, you're gonna find them sooner or later.
Do you think I know what I'm doing?
I don't know, I think you're probably not mashing buttons like I am.
Yes, I am.
I mean to be honest, that's peak 3D fighting gameplay. I don't know what your problem is.
Mash into victory.
Listen. No, I need to teach you an important lesson.
What?
Characters may have hundreds of moves in a fighting game. Yes, in a 3D fighting game specifically. Yes, they may have hundreds of moves.
Oh, she
Just
got a
learn
gun.
the one.
You mean
Just learn one move. That's it. That's all you need to know.
the fire
You need to
punch?
find-
Play Pole in Tekken 3 and learn the fire punch. That's all you need.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a universal rule.
Oh, fuck off!
It's only game. Why do you have to be mad?
Okay, you sound ridiculously close to the original video. What the fuck, man? Have you played football at some point?
He's a hockey player, and yes, I've played volleyball.
I want out.
Well, okay.
I'm getting salty.
It's
Real bad.
It's only game. Alright.
It's only a game. It's only a game.
So, I have been grinding off screen.
How much have you been grinding?
I mean, to be fair,
I have grinded 10,000 cans in the can side quest, and I have already maxed it out.
How have you made it into nighttime?
Well, by doing the quest to the point where we did. After leaving Hello Work, it's nighttime. And now we are going...
That's how far we got? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, and now we are going to the restaurant to do the work.
I'm just gonna straight up say that I could make the joke of yes, you have collected 100 cums, but I will not.
Where's the joke?
See, that's why you pay me the big bucks for being here.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'll go ahead and let you know you're not going to unlock job change until chapter 5.
Doesn't
Anyways,
matter. So...
It's out, right?
English dubs! No!
Oh boy, here we go.
I mean,
No!
listen.
We are streaming. Also, it's a very good dub.
To be fair, playing this game with an English dub gave us the greatest bit ever, which is Johnny Young Boss's baby in the locker getting saved by Virtua Fire.
Okay.
Zhao, he could have saved the kid if he had just, you know, had 100 coin.
Yeah,
But he had to play Virtual
He had
Fighter
to punch.
instead.
He had to play it. Yeah, he had to punch that box.
Okay, so have you played this game like actually on your own?
I have, yeah. I think I'm
So-
on to chapter 14.
So Arakawa's English VA is it's a famous Japanese actor, I think.
Young Arakawas.
No, Young Arakawa is voiced by Johnny Young Boss.
Old Arakawa is George Takei.
Yeah, which is super funny because like every time there's a flashback to young Arakawa, his accent is gone. He just speaks perfect English.
Yeah.
And he just screams in Nero sounds.
Kyrie! Alright.
I was a little bit disappointed. I mean, no offense to Matt Mercer, he's a great VA, but I think I would have preferred to see Majima be played by
Watch
Mark
some.
Hamill again.
Oh yeah, like, here's the thing, like, I get why they didn't get Mark Hamill. I have to imagine getting Kiryu's original voice actor was way easier.
Yeah.
But like, I wish they have gotten Mark Hamill back and just told him to do the Joker
Wait,
voice.
that's...
Yeah, but you know what would have happened is he probably would have been what's Yakuza?
I mean, what? Oh, you don't know.
that happened!
Yeah, that's the joke.
On Twitter. That reminds me, I didn't get my gear from
I
the item
literally
box.
doesn't remember playing Majima in Yakuza, man. It's so good.
Hello, pedestrians walking. Don't... Yeah, thank you.
I mean, obviously, Matt Mercer's going to be cheaper than Mark Hamill, I imagine.
Oh,
But
yeah.
at the same time,
Not necessarily, dude.
but at
Mark-
the same time, I imagine if they went to him again and said, "Please, could you do this?" and talk to him in the right way, he'd probably do it.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't know the exact wage that Mark Hamill takes, but I mean, Darksiders 1 could afford him, man.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay, and that was THQ.
And also, like, every single DC animated movie can afford him. Like, I don't think he's like a, you know, like a
That is
gigantic
also fair.
super
I keep
actor.
forgetting that.
Like, it's so weird. Like, I bet you he just does it because he wants to, and he doesn't give a shit that he could take like a gajillion dollars because he's Luke Skywalker. I bet you he's just like, yeah, whatever, dude. I want to do this.
Mark-
Oh man, that's an amazing Ferris wheel.
After... Yeah, that's pretty good. After
yeah.
doing Joker for, what, 2 decades, Mark Hamill's rates go up the more he has to laugh. The less he laughs, the less money he needs.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the point where me and Zhao start talking about Warhammer and one get into eyes.
Ah, yes, okay, yes.
So like, we're supposed to get a GW shipment at work, and it's like, I am so shocked they are doing something with the Drukhari. I was like, that faction is the
I
sent to
could
die.
not believe that there was a new the new edition codex.
Yeah, there's
I
a new codex, there's a combat pack, there's that pretty nice looking dice set for the Drukhari.
Now, I don't know if it's true, but someone's been saying that Duke Sliskus is supposed to be making a return. If Duke Sliskus is coming back, I'm going to be a very happy boy.
Yeah,
I could probably ask around in my flags to see if they've got any word on that.
We were told about this joint by an old guy.
Yeah,
hanging
I'm
around
just
fellow
like
work.
genuinely happy that we're because
Hello,
after the previous year,
yeah,
which was
that was my doing.
here's some fucking Marines again, and here are the plague guys for chaos. It's nice to see, you know, Drukhari getting something.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, to be
who
fair,
knows? Maybe next year we will get a new Tyranid unit.
I'm a massive mark for the Death Guard, and I think the Death Guard were probably the most underdeveloped aspect of Chaos, so the whole Plague Wars was like a really good thing.
What is this job?
Oh, no,
like?
I'm not saying it's bad that the Death Guard
Yeah.
got something. It's like just, you know, it's
Just Marines, more
yeah,
Marines.
have Marines and have evil Marines. That's all you're getting.
They're all bars, just
They've,
like
they've been doing that in the books as well, because the last book,
We've
the
all
last
been
two
getting
books
hit
that I
by
read
thieves for decades.
was the one about the Orc, Brutal Cunning, which is fantastic, by the way.
These thieves don't steal
Oh, it was
physical
Oh, yeah,
so
we-
good, it was so funny.
They steal electricity.
Yeah, we
And,
got. Yeah.
How do they do
I was going to
that?
say, and
Look over there at those wires.
called The Immortal and the Infinite, or the other way around, which is about Trazyn
Those aren't public
and
electric
Okran
lines.
from the
Thieves
Necron,
strung
and
those
that
up
was
ages ago.
brilliant.
Do you know who they are?
And it also had like a cheeky Gorga Mocha reference.
Shit. It's the
Yeah,
Komi
we got
That's the Comey
and I've
Jew.
read it already. We got one of the reprints of Lone Wolves by Dan Abnett,
And
which is
didn't you say
the
how they
short
got their
story
name
graphic
there?
novel about the space wolves,
Official name.
and
It's
it's really fucking good. Man,
Well,
Dan
it's
Abnett
still
is such a
kinda
good
hard to
writer.
say, if you ask me.
Everyone hire Dan
I guess I've
Abnett,
seen how they
please.
got it.
And
They've been jacking our electricity for such a long time.
I
I'm sick of them
think
getting away with it.
I'm going home
Each month
next
it costs the
weekend,
bars
and
tens of thousands
the
a year. Each and every
the
bar is
copy,
forced to pick
the last
10.
issue of Marneus Kalgar
Resources.
arrived, so I have to
Here's a
read that,
solution.
and
Why
I
not
hear
just call the
great
police?
things about that
It
comic.
seems
Apparently, it
obvious.
has no
Tell the cops exactly
problems.
who's robbing you. They'd leap at the chance to take down a crime faction.
I'm sure she has a good reason.
See, I've
for
not read the
calling
Magnus
it in.
Calgar stuff.
Am I right?
Of course.
I mean,
Whatever the reason, this kind of
neither
stuff is
have I,
what we
because I was
have
waiting
found.
for the final issue to
At least
arrive,
didn't
but
touch Komichua with a 10-foot
like,
pole. The area's too
everything I
dangerous.
hear about that comic is just like,
How dangerous
hey, you
are
know
we
the
talking
meme about the Ultramarines being the
come
go-to,
back
do
alive is how we're
anything,
talking.
whatever, nobody
You
can
gotta be
stop them.
exaggerating.
Mary Sue faction
Wish
of
I was.
40k.
Everyone
Yeah.
who gets close to
Yeah,
the
that
HQ
comic is that.
disappears.
Oh,
Everybody.
Oh boy.
Police.
Oh,
There's
dear.
there's a
Not
scene
even the
in
other
which
Legion
Marneus
gangs are willing to
Kalgar
go
rips
there
off a
now.
head of a
This is the
titan.
graveyard.
Well, it's good you guys are talking about Warhammer because we have to fight thieves, so it seems connected.
Of course not. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, he also punches
Then we'll have
punches
to
out a
find one of them
Hellbrook's
while he's
heart.
away from HQ.
I
They gotta
think
leave sometime.
No.
someone
you
shared
can't tell
that
them
with
apart
us.
from civilians. They don't exactly wear freaking pins on their lapels like you Yakuza. There's no way to recognize them. Out of the Aegean 3, they're the most secretive.
I had to step
by
away for a moment to use the restroom.
Okay, if there are no other
Yeah, well,
options,
I mean,
then
it's a good
back to
point
the
to do
original
that when
idea.
we're talking about
We just go
Warhammer.
to their
Yeah.
HQ.
I figured that was a great
Suicide.
point. So the only
Idea.
context I will bring that up in is, are you going to be picking up any of the MTG content
Can't
for
do
it,
that,
Zhao?
and I shouldn't have to. People's livelihoods are at stake.
Oh,
There's gotta be
anyway,
something.
Zhao, do you know about the
Ichigo,
magic
let's forget this.
over stuff?
Seriously, we don't need money that bad.
Hey, crazy idea, but why not just?
There's a
cut
one-off
the
set
cord?
coming for Warhammer
Cut, I mean.
in Magic the
Don't be an
Gathering
idiot.
cards.
Yeah, they're doing a
not.
commander
I
deck
had the exact same
with
idea.
Warhammer
Cut the
characters.
line yesterday.
They haven't given
Like,
any details yet.
40k
but
or
they're-
fantasy? Because if it's fantasy, then I'm
Apparently,
there.
here's the thing. Apparently, it's gonna be 40k, but that's the. They have a. I don't remember exactly,
Yeah,
but they
I
have
felt bad
announced two
afterwards.
for now.
Mom
They
was
said
crying, worried arguing
it's
about how
gonna
you
be
would
Lord of the
retaliate.
Rings and
We've been arguing about
Warhammer,
doing
and
it
I
for
don't
so
think they
long.
have specified whether it's
Yesterday,
40k or
strolled on up
fantasy,
to the
but I
yanked it
think it's
out.
gonna be
Just
40k.
left it lying
I
in the
believe
dirt.
it was they already showed artwork for
I
the
guess I've hit
40k
that
logo
age
within
stop
the
now.
MTG
That's not an
aesthetic, but I don't know
excuse.
that for certain.
That's a shame.
But they
That's
have
what I
also
hired
said
you
that
guys
they
to
are
figure
gonna
out.
do way more of these because
can't be
apparently
serious.
the Godzilla crossover from
Okay,
last
so
year was a
you cut the
gigantic
cord
success.
yesterday.
So
I mean,
Yeah,
the-
and it was a gigantic success
When Mama showed up
amid
to open the bar,
tons of
this was on the
backlash
floor.
about it.
Someone threw it through the window.
they're gonna go
Fix
compromise,
the
and it's going to be Age of Sigmar. Everybody will be unhappy.
So they want
Oh
to
god, no.
What'll happen if you do
No, god, no.
Do you
listen,
think the message
listen.
might be an empty threat?
I will buy the
Thing
Skaven
is,
deck.
if it's not,
Yeah, same.
they'll
Actually,
attack
same.
until the last moment.
Skaven are
They
fucking
don't know what
amazing.
they
I
look
love them.
like.
I love the
no
Skaven,
way is
but
it an
I
empty
I
threat.
just love them better in the old world setting,
Look, lady, I get how your bar must be
which
very
I am
important.
really looking forward
You
to
don't
coming
wanna
back.
close it. But this is insane.
Oh,
I get the
this
Darby
isn't
back.
even my bar. I'm just the barfly who buzzes around here the most. I wanted
Now
guards
that being
because I'm
said,
worried
I'm
about
pretty
Mom.
sure all we're getting are the Stormcast, so everyone's
Don't even
gonna be
have real skin
unhappy.
in the game.
Yeah.
You should start minding your own business, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm leaving.
Good.
Now, I
Who's
just
the
wanna
coward
point
of the
out,
guard anyway? Get on out
having
here,
having
cry.
a workplace
Fine.
with a view on the
Wish I could say
river,
it's been
fucking
nice.
11 out of 10
Cost a
Yeah.
gun.
would work.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for all the trouble. Please forgive us.
Hey, what are you gonna do for protection?
I'll get their power cable hooked back up. Then if they're still angry, I'll offer them money not to bother us. I can take out a loan.
What? That's ridiculous. We can't let them do this to you.
You be quiet. It's your fault in the first place.
Yeah, but she has a cool jacket.
She's right.
Here you go.
Can't let them
You
get
do.
away with
She's
this.
also blonde,
now.
so you know she's the hot-headed, like,
the whole world
you
a
know,
worse place.
righteous lady.
Yeah.
Or she's the main villain, one of the two.
She's got the gaijin energy.
5,000 yen?
Yeah.
Or both,
Maybe it's
actually.
all Mama
Like
can do.
Ryuji.
Feels
have
so
more.
weird here
It's
in the
fine.
English dub.
I'm in.
Hold on, man.
Man,
too
when we
risky.
see characters
Beggars
from
can't be
the
choosers, she
previous
said.
games, I'm gonna
Honestly,
feel
I
weird, because
prefer a
like,
job where I can
Yeah.
do something
hearing
like that.
Daigo being voiced by
See?
Roger
Now
Craig
that's the
Smith
right
is gonna
attitude.
fuck my brain
Nah,
up.
I could tell you were. a
Yeah.
guy. Unlike some people.
You old battle axe.
Oh, you creamed corn.
Are you sure about this?
That sounds wrong.
I always mean what I say. We'll take the job.
Oh, you minivan.
Win.
That's better.
We.
Creamed corn sounds sexual. That's the issue.
If you're
Well,
not in,
that's
don't
only
let the
because
door
you made
hit
it
you on the
sexual
way
by
out.
pointing that out.
Yeah, of
Great
course.
man has a
I mean,
job.
I mean, if you guys want sexual, I can bring in sexual.
Know how obnoxious you are?
Now,
Shut
now-
up, Boo.
Fine, I'll do it.
Backpedaling, back.
Good. So it's settled.
Don't make me get the newspaper.
There you go, Mama. I got you 2 guards. Now how about
Man.
rustling up a drink for me?
You telling me to shut up reminded me that I need a rat trap toy.
How are these two connected?
Dude, characters think "shut up, rat trap" is like a running gag.
Son of this
Okay.
creepy
It
Just
happened like
like-
5 times in season 1.
Well, yeah, and it's like it's no different than Coach McGurk saying,
They
"Shut up,
need so
Brendan,"
much electricity anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Literally
or,
one of the
or
first thing
Jeff Klingon
Optimus.
saying, "Shut up, Abed."
Literally one of the
Ooh,
first
easy,
thing
Tiger.
Optimus says to
It's gonna
Rat
get
Trap
twisted.
in the first episode is "Shut up, Rat
We're
Trap."
risking our lives for a measly 5,000
Shut up.
yen.
Insert character
Chill
name
out,
here
man.
is.
I'm not,
just,
I'm not gonna lie. Like every
guy.
time you post like something about Beast Wars booth,
glad
I
one of us
feel
is
myself
taking this
physically
seriously.
aging.
It's hitting me for the first time.
Oh,
since
then you
the
definitely want to
4th of July.
watch Monday's stream.
Hiding their faces.
Oh no! I
Then
can't.
again,
I just
we've also stayed
I look
hidden
at
in
when
their
it was
headquarters
made and I just
for
want to kill it
decades
with a ball and cry.
I don't see them coming out
I
to
mean,
this bar.
listen.
Not for one
I am
power cable.
fortunately my brain is
So
immune
you
to
think the
this
note
like
was an empty
completely.
threat?
I have just defaulted to if you are
You're
younger
soon
than
to
Final
obey.
Fantasy
I
X,
know people
I
are
will laugh
terrified
at
of
you.
it.
Now, granted,
that for damn
nowadays
sure.
that means if a person
Most
is
people have
younger than
done
20
whatever
years
was right
old, I'm
for
gonna
them,
laugh at
simple.
them.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, but I
Don't
believe
believe
me and
that
Zao
too.
are in our 30s, and you guys are still in your 20s.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm 20 fucking 8, man, so you know.
Yeah, I'm turning 28 in May.
Scare us into doing it.
I mean, Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
people
just
going, oh yeah,
throw another brick
Diablo
through
2's 21
Then
now.
what
It's like,
happens
no,
after
it's not.
that?
Stop.
They basically
I mean,
decide
no.
they're hooking it back up. right?
Honestly, like,
How long are they gonna let that slide?
I
That's the
kinda
question. What are we
plan
still
on doing a
doing
little
here?
like
Just walk
marathon
away.
of things
Let's
that
just tell
I
these women it was an empty
should
threat
have
and
been
get out of
should
here.
have witnessed in my childhood,
I
but
can
for
hear you
different
over
reasons
there.
didn't.
Damn.
And Beast Wars is like the first step of that. And
one.
the other things on the list are like, I really want to watch
What is
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I really want to watch Gundam Wing, and
Oh
like,
boy.
I should play Wind Waker.
Someone out there.
You've never
Gun-
played Wind Waker.
I don't see anyone.
No, Nintendo was not an available thing in Poland until like 2017.
Yeah.
Are you guys? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, until
I
like
didn't know that.
I got the Wii U in 2015, and in 20 because some stores started to. What the fuck is this noise of popcorn popping up?
She is making popcorn, literally.
Pop.
Popcorn.
Okay. Anyway, I got the Wii U in 2015, and
It is.
like a year later,
No,
because in
that's
2015
the guy who
some
was at
stores
Hello
started to like
Sure is.
import them.
Guess he's here to
In
spend money while he's
2016 is
unemployed.
like when Nintendo stuff started being available in like our equivalent of like a Walmart or a GameStop.
Yeah.
Like you could just get into a store and buy a Nintendo thing.
Nintendo's map of Europe ended on Germany for decades.
Yeah, Nintendo literally was not a blip on the radar.
Which
I
is
am
why
probably-
Ichiban has to come to Poland to tell people to play Dragon Quest, because nobody did.
Yeah.
You know, if we keep talking about it this much, I genuinely think there is a 50-50 chance that Poland might actually show up in a future Yakuza game.
I mean,
I
this.
mean, Poland showed up in Tekken, so
Yeah, I'm saying that, like, apparently the groundswell that is surround, like, the whole thing is that we've been talking about it, but I think it was last week's Castle Super Beast where they mentioned that they think they really should go there.
I mean, it started with Wooly singing the anthem. So.
No, not this one, the one before that.
Oh.
like that video of Wooly doing the Polish thing is so funny because that feels like racism.
Yeah. He's trying his best.
The fact that he speaks in broken Polish and there's a Polish flag on the screen with "Bless you" written on it, and he has the Polish anthem blasting in the background. It's like a mixture of you're trying, but this is so hilarious.
Yeah. But honestly, he speaks better Polish than Matt, and that was surprising.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, you need to speak in a manner in which a Polish person can understand you to speak better than Matt.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
be fair, all you had to do is take an elementary school level foreign language class to speak any language better than Matt,
Including French and English.
or German. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why he's such a fucking
Did you?
sheltered fuck that can't attempt to pronounce other languages properly.
I mean, to be fair, most of you Americans cannot. No offense, but
That's
everything.
not American!
Well, I mean, A, he really pretends to be fair, and B, you know, includes Canada, I guess. But what I mean is that every time.
Separate countries!
What did he
Well, so is Poland and Russia. Yes, every time a Cyrillic pops on screen, Pat goes, "Oh, that's Polish."
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm not. Oh, never mind. I give up.
Anything west of Spain can go away. Hey.
Okay, well, anything east of England can go away.
I mean, to be fair, England can go away.
Yeah.
Yes, please make us go away.
I just realized I threw Portugal under the bus as well.
Oh yeah.
Did you just fucking destroy all of Brazil?
Did you see that?
Anyway, what I was gonna say is,
Yeah. I'm starting to
every
think he was
time
hired
Matt
by the government.
says, and like it took me like
wasn't
5
my
minutes and talking to several people to understand
Shit.
what the fuck he meant when he said
Bad
krusty.
worse.
Ah.
I'm still stuck on the bitch thing. You think there's a
Because
woman in the furniture?
I just thought he
How
eats
would I
like
know?
he
Anyone could be a
eats like
business
fucking
bitch.
paper.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Is my DualShock charging station about to be delivered?
Oh my god, that's why people were memeing about fucking crossbows in Yakuza. Jesus.
I mean, to be fair, it's extremely hard to get a gun in Japan, so...
It
What
is.
are we gonna do?
okay. It's all or nothing.
Ichiban, don't fucking rush in there. Jesus Christ.
Somebody sent me a picture with a screenshot from the new Necromunda game, Hired Gun. The screenshot with the
So cool.
it's a screenshot with the guy holding the red grenade, and she just said vow, and I was like, Nurgle be upon me.
And you won't have her body to dispose of. What you and I
Well, it
both
wasn't
know
my
is that you
DualShock
tried
charging
in the
station,
ass.
unfortunately,
Would you
but
stop?
Ichiban has like 100 in streetwise. This is amazing.
Because it was like tying a noose around that poor far's neck. If you hang him with it and they close down, you won't be getting that power anyway. So you need to give it up.
You're the one who needs to give up.
you're the one who needs to give up.
Is it me? Have they changed dialogue? Because
Oh yeah.
It is different, yeah.
In case you didn't know, they do different lip sync and different subtitles for the Japanese and English voice tracks. In
Yeah,
this
there's
game.
subtitles and then there's subtitles. And now we enter the cinema dimension.
Yes.
You can tell because the resolution of the image changed.
Yes, it switched to 4K.
Are you satisfied?
Are you not entertained?
I was literally going for the same joke.
I did switch back to prioritize FPS, and the difference is somewhat negligible. I really prefer playing it in 60 FPS instead.
Hey, that's why you play on PC and don't have to choose. Hey.
Whatever.
Now, to be fair, I'm pretty sure the Gladiator is 21 years old.
It is, yeah. Oh, speaking of 21 years old movies, I watched The Mummy today. It's great.
Oh, yeah, you've never seen it before?
I've seen parts of it, but never the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh, it's a
Mute.
fucking amazing movie.
Okay, so since you have watched The Mummy, are you signing up for a Let's Play of the PlayStation 2 Scorpion King game featuring?
No. No.
Oh no.
But we are potentially signing up for a future spooky month
Hold on.
Twitch chat watch session with our eventual mutuals and fans of Mummy Tomb of the Dragon King at some point in a year
Why
or two.
that one?
Because that's still good.
I mean, I barely remember anything from it.
I barely remember it too, but
It was
fucking
the one
Brendan
that
Fraser
almost
and
killed
Leon
Brendan Fraser's
Gibson.
career.
Okay, now, real talk, and everyone shut the fuck up if I hear one furry joke, I'm gonna fucking do something. You
Okay.
wanna know why I love the 2004 Van Helsing movie?
Because of the werewolf, yes.
Oh no.
A,
said-
I'm driving there right now to slap you, but B, it's the
But
same
you said
director.
this on Monday. It's just recent memory.
No, it's the same director as the Mummy movie.
Oh, really?
Really?
I said,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
that's
it's,
right,
it's
same
also
guy.
why I always forget his name, but it's why the guy who
What's up?
played Benny plays Ego.
Guy
Benny-
who talks
I-
like this.
Yeah.
I mean, to
yep.
be fair, there's a very good scene with Igor
Listen
in
up.
that movie, in which Van Helsing grabs him and is about to just fucking
Sup?
choke the guy,
I
and he
don't think
just
so.
goes.
It is
okay,
kind
can
of
you
a
guys hear
bummer
me?
that he
Okay.
just gets offed instantly in that first movie. I kind of wish he stuck
Got it.
around.
Man, that's a cool jacket. I want that jacket. Holy shit.
Okay.
Anyway, I was, as I was saying, there's a really great scene with Igor in that movie where he gets almost killed by Van Helsing, and he just goes, "Please don't kill me." And Van Helsing just asks, "Why shouldn't I?" And there's like a long, pregnant pause because we can't think of a reason.
I did not know that Steven Summers also did the live-action G.I. Joe film. No wonder that wasn't a complete fucking train wreck.
Oh hey, all
Oh
silver
yeah,
please.
that guy just does good movies.
He gets old school camp, and it's a bummer because he's not doing anything else as far as I can tell. Let me see what his recent... Yeah,
Okay.
the last thing he did was G.I. Joe. That's a bummer, because that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Okay, so
Tasty.
You said the actor that plays Igor plays who and what?
Benny in The Mummy.
That wasn't the brother. That was one of the Americans.
No, it was
Yeah,
you know,
but Benny Gabor, Mummy.
Benny's the one who works for The Mummy.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, let me look
Yeah.
up who the actor
He
is
has,
again.
he has all the like the idols and things like that, and he starts like speaking the language of the slaves.
Yeah, yeah. You said Benny, and I imagined Benni, and not.
Kevin J. O'Connor is
Yeah, that's
the actor, by the way.
Yeah, it's probably the same situation as the same dude plays every monster in Guillermo del Toro film.
He's
Yeah.
friends with Steven Summers. That's why he shows up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's really
Man,
cool. I kind
fucking-
of hope
I'm
maybe they'll
fucking-
do something again in the future.
I'm fucking ashamed that I don't remember the name of the guy who plays every monster in the Guillermo del Toro movie.
I'm
Oh,
glad.
it's because it's that pretentious motion capture asshole.
Doug Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he...
No, not Doug Jones. The other guy.
No, Doug Jones is the one that plays like
Doug Jones
Abe
is the
and
one that
Hellboy.
plays-
No, I'm
and-
thinking
and
of the other guy who
Are you
Enslaved.
thinking of the guy who played the really weird Eldritch stuff? He played the Xenomorph in Alien
Yeah.
Covenant.
Man,
yeah.
I'm glad
Oh,
all the
his name
people in
Will.
suits are weak to
Like
poverty.
Gollum. What the fuck is
Ah,
his
yeah.
name?
Alien Covenant, another movie I need to watch at some point, yet am too scared to do so, not for the right reason.
Yeah.
It is the best comedy of its time.
Okay, is it a better comedy than Predator 2 and AVP 2?
I am issuing a.
I'm one of the. Here's why I have a falling out because I'm one of those people who likes Predator 2.
I mean,
I
no, I
don't
like
think
Predator 2, but that movie is hilarious.
Let me
Oh,
issue
no,
a
like, I
formal
think-
apology to somebody who will never see it. Doug Jones, I am genuinely sorry for confusing you with Andy Serkis, an absolute asshole in the film industry.
Oh,
Right,
Oh, you mean Gollum?
yeah, Gollum and
Right, yeah.
Claw and the only good character in Heavenly Sword.
I mean, it's good you apologized. Maybe he will see that. Maybe this will be our ticket to becoming big.
Yeah, right.
Get into a vocal fight with Andy Serkis over a Yakuza stream. Yeah, that's how we get big, man.
Yeah, that's how we get big. Yeah.
Job tomorrow, don't oversleep
Hey,
here, good
Andy
night.
Serkis, I bet you suck your own dick and can't even get yourself off.
Oh no.
Now we'll never get big! God damn it, man!
No.
That's very extremely vicious, man.
Andy Serkis is such an asshole that he can't even satisfy himself.
Oh no.
I don't know, I'm
Ever called someone such an asshole that they cannot suck their own dick?
You made some stupid remark back in the 2010s, and it was related to cinema and video games, and I just really don't appreciate you talking shit about that when there's so many people who talk shit about the work you've done, which even if I think you can be an asshole sometimes, I still appreciate the work you've done. So maybe do the same yourself and stop being such an asshole.
It's been 11 years.
I'm also pretty sure he doesn't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know what it was, but I remember seeing what he said, and I was like, God, what an asshole!
Wait, 2010? That's like 3 years after Heavenly Sword, a game he specifically worked on.
Well, and Enslaved. I don't remember what he said about the things, but I know he made some comparison that was completely out of line.
I really need to play Enslaved sometime. It's like
No, you
sitting on my Steam.
Let me sleep a bit more.
It's
How
been
about
there
this
for
side?
ages, and it's like I've never touched
Running
it.
the place clean.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
think
the,
everyone
that's
should play it
that's
just
the
to experience how
ultimate fate
flawed
of-
of a game it is.
I mean, the ultimate fate of every Ninja Theory game is having it in your Steam library and it never getting booted
How
up.
many customers
That's the
did
best
you
you
get
can do.
yesterday?
I don't know, at least 5. Where were you? I'm exhausted.
Small restaurant, huh?
By the way, am I the only
Da, da,
one
da.
who got confused and assumed the track that is playing right now to just be completely ripped from Persona 5 wholesale?
I mean,
I
it's
mean, to be
very
to be
similar.
fair, it might as well be.
I mean, Yakuza 7 is the Persona 5 everyone wanted, with adult main characters.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's why I'm got such a hard on for it.
Now, listen, Mute, there is one way in which you are completely wrong, okay?
Bodily fluids really
Yes.
are my thing. Cut me some
Yakuza
slack.
7 is a good game.
Da 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 da.
You wanna get paid or not?
There we
Some
go.
broken homeless?
I like
Now we're having the
No,
hot takes
but it
today.
doesn't
I liked Persona 5, but yeah.
be a diva.
Yeah, it's not aging well in comparison to this.
I would like Persona 5 if A, it was 10 hours shorter, B, it wasn't written by a fucking dipshit, C, it had some gameplay adjustments that the
Well,
series really should. I don't believe that this game has problems that Tokyo Mirage Sessions from like 5 years earlier doesn't.
Hey, speaking of dipshits, look, conservatives.
Oh, there we go.
Oh no, that's not dipshits, that's just a sniper rifle.
What's all the racket?
God, it's
Listen,
always nice to be in the cinema dimension.
Bleach Japan.
Listen, I'm... Bleach Japan? What? They're gonna fucking become Shimigami?
No, they're gonna whitewash the entire country.
Bankai.
Bleach Japan.
Wow, man, Asians
It's
whitewashing a
non-profit
country?
group.
Huh.
What do you call
Anyway.
it? NPO.
Man, I wonder if that
Around
ever's happened
15
before.
years.
Anyway,
Their slogan is.
I don't like to get too political,
You know,
but
some things
yes, I
fall
am not
into
gonna
the gray
crack
area.
my... If you see a
Black or white.
conservative, pick up a sniper
There are things
rifle.
that are technically illegal. Cops
Where did you see a sniper rifle in there?
these crimes.
I
They
mean,
don't like
to
that.
be fair,
They want to crack down on all crime.
you know, if you... I don't want... Listen, we
We
could get a rocket launcher or a machine gun, but I don't want
Oh,
innocent bystanders to get hit.
The group's active all over the country
I-
now. Makes
I
sense.
still don't understand the fly. Where did this sniper rifle appear? How?
yeah, I don't know what he's referring to
Governor
either.
of Tokyo.
Oh, the one that was cleaning up the city. With that,
I'm just saying to shoot
Pablo
conservatives.
3K plan.
KKK.
Okay.
That's a joke.
You got
Alright.
one right.
We here at Council
Well, that plan made
Mechanica
out
do
for
not
real
condone
popular.
any of the language
Media
said on an
adored him
individual
before he was
basis
governor.
by our respective streamers.
Even more
Council
now.
Mechanica is an organization
from
and
Bleach
group
Japan when he
separate
went to politics.
from the actual people that
But he
compose
still
it.
sings their
One
praises.
statement from a streamer does not
Check it
represent
out.
the statement of the group as a whole.
but-
Please and thank you.
Why are they
Yo, fuck the government!
Did you have that written on a piece of paper?
No, I just said that impromptu with no preparation whatsoever.
Honestly, considering he co-hosts with us, he has that memorized by now.
I mean, to be honest, that's quite impressive.
No, I just literally thought what kind of disclaimer jargon could I spew out, and that's what managed to come out.
I mean, listen, Poland is being run by conservatives, okay?
Yeah.
No, that's completely understandable, and the reality of it is that conservatives are a lot harder to push out and run over than Democrats are. So I am starting to realize that they are the lesser of two evils and the easier to push over, so to speak.
Why don't you conserve some bitches?
working hard excuses a crime?
Why don't you conserve some
Right,
pickles?
you have to tell anyone how to
I have pickled peppers under my sink right now. It's great.
Registering yourselves as a restaurant. I'll tell you why. It's because
So the
truth
Poland
is so
Piper
terrible.
is picking a peck of
No,
pickled
It's
peppers.
because
Yes.
grown-ups do things they don't
Okay.
want to protect.
I mean, listen, all you need in a Slavic
Protecting our
fucking
loan officer and your
fridge
debt
is
collectors.
a jar of pickles and some
You ever
vodka.
consider why
Also, some pashtet.
because they have needs.
Yeah,
Instead of
pashtet is
caring for their
sometimes
parents.
pretty
Some
good,
have
yes.
little kids.
So, aside from this, what else have you been playing lately, Zhao?
Also, we have a person in the chat surprised that Yakuza tackles social issues. Yeah, dude, it's great.
Raising children.
I mean, Yakuza always tackles social issues.
Yeah.
At best, they'll grow up hating their complete
Yakuza 7 is way less subtle about it, but Yakuza was always full in on, yeah, Japan is fucked, man.
Yeah.
Show me one then.
I think one of my favourite things about Yakuza 7 is like how it actually looked at homeless people in general. It's like, look, these are actual people with actual problems, and our country is doing nothing to help them.
Yeah. Yeah, lady.
I do think the only real problem that I'm having with the representation of the homeless is that the representation of the ones that are in the state of homelessness that they are because of deterioration of mental state don't appear to be represented, but at the same time, that's hard to write well without it just being miserable and depressing to watch.
Wait, hold on. Wouldn't that be the...
It's easier and it's smarter to write from the angle of covering homeless people who are that way because of some mistake or some bad thing that happened to them, and still give good representation.
Also in Japan, like ending on the streets because you want to dodge a loan you signed is very real. Like that shit helps your children if you don't commit suicide.
Yeah, it's not like how it is here in the States where as long as you didn't sign anything yourself, you can almost get out of any loan transference, so to speak.
Yeah, because in Japan, especially in 90s, there was this a lot of loan sharks that predated on the fact that there need to be two people to sign a loan. A person who takes the loan and a person that is their guarantor, that say, yeah, this guy is valid. And if the original taker of the loan doesn't return it, guess who it defaults to?
Yeah. And here in the States, there's a whole thing where how if that person dies, that's the end of it. The bank has to default on it, and whoever is next of kin gets that thing regardless of the situation. To give an example, where God forbid something to happen to my mother, I would receive this house that I am currently living in, mortgage completely waived, and only having to be paying the taxes on it.
Damn, dude, I wish we had that.
Yeah.
Over here, like, you've got to, like, either pay off the mortgage or sell the property.
Same.
Like, there's no in between. You've literally got to, like, you know, either have the funds to redeem it or you've got to sell it.
I don't even know how it works in Poland, honestly. I wasn't that interested. But apparently 70% of our citizens are not eligible for a mortgage, so that says a lot, I think.
That
I mean,
sounds
it's the
about
same
right.
over here, to be honest. Unless, you know, you're super rich and have a buy-to-let portfolio.
Yeah.
Seriously, fuck those guys.
I mean, listen, as someone who is gonna have to get a house in the... I'm probably gonna have a lot of opinions about getting a house.
I mean, you and Yale are gonna have somewhere to put those kids, right?
I mean, if by kids you mean cats, yes.
Sure. Cats and
Listen.
dogs and whatever other animals you end up getting.
Listen, I have as a non-binary person, I have made a comment today after being visited by some children at work that I would gladly go through bottom surgery if only to make absolutely 100% sure I can never have a child, because holy fucking shit, I don't want to deal with this.
So what, now that you've said that, we need to know what went down at your store today.
Nothing in particular, man. Like, you know, we sell Pokemon cards, so we get a lot of fucking kids, but like...
Oh, okay.
This one guy just came with his 3 children, and let's say things got loud for about 15 minutes.
Oof.
And I don't want to have to fucking deal with this. I will take the cat, thank you.
Yeah. I'm not about to carry more wood into a burning forest, so I'm not having kids either.
You know, speaking of unpleasant things, do you guys hear about that whole drama that happened concerning that Sonic fan art?
Yes, I did.
No, did Ken, what's his name, do something again?
No,
some
I'm
artists
gonna-
called-
Of course.
I'll go ahead and name them.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I'm not gonna
Sal.
name them. I was gonna say. So basically, what happened was someone drew the cast of Sonic as like Kajinkers,
Yeah,
and
a
Knuckles.
Japanese artist.
Knuckles looked, white. Now, someone who again will remain unnamed because they've already been named.
No,
in
I'm gonna
case
name
later.
them. Their name was Mystic Mary with 2 Y's on Mary. And the reason I'm gonna name them is because they deactivated today.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Anyway, this person decided they were going to then fix the art, which is mad fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean,
And just an absolute, and I hate the word, but an absolute cuntish move to make. Don't ever do it, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, they fixed the art to make Knuckles black, and that's why yesterday, or was it the day before, Knuckles was trending on Twitter. But the problem that we had was like people were going, oh well, with Knuckles being a black coded character, it's like no one was talking about the fact that this piece of shit actually edited someone's work.
And the
thankfully-
fortunate thing was that the attempt to reframe the discussion as Knuckles being black is a problem 100% failed altogether.
Yeah. In fact, and also it's received a large pushback from the JP community, who have largely been quite, they tend to not speak up about this thing, but there's like a few posts from like some Japanese artists being like, look, if you do this, we're gonna rake you over the coals.
Yeah. It was an open declaration yesterday from a lot of casual fan artists saying, we've become aware of this being a problem now. We're not going to put up with it any further. We are going to start creating blockchains, block lists for this shit. And you are not going to be able to see our content anymore because we are done with our community being harassed by these morally righteous assholes.
Basically,
But
what one of them said was like, just stop bringing American politics into Japan.
yeah, that too.
I mean, here's the thing, and like, I mean, in case somebody didn't notice, I'm Polish.
Yes. Yes, he is.
I don't.
What?
I don't.
What?
I never fucking understood. Like, I know I live in a country with like a 2% black people.
Didu, did you know that Booth was Polish?
I had no idea. Also, you're exaggerating.
Kurwa.
2%. Oh, kurwa.
I'll see you around, Grandpa.
Kurwa.
Now,
Did those children just call Ichiban Grandpa?
Why don't you use it to help your parents?
Well, he's 40 too.
well, that's a kurva moment. Anyway,
Bleach Japan would resort to this
anyway,
So what were you saying, Booth?
I know that I live in a country with like a 1% fucking black people population or some shit,
Right.
and
They swagger around like they've got some noble purpose.
I
But all they really
genuine
want is
like
patience.
I know
And
that
let's face
America has
What they're doing is just plain.
issues with the treatment of minorities, so to speak. But
Well, it's pretty
I
late.
genuinely never understood this entire thing of
Sure.
like, oh,
Sorry, I had to arrest
you
you twice.
have to like
Don't
on
sweat it.
like
I'll just
making
clean
a
up
character black is political or whatnot. It's like,
Yeah.
guys, there is in the Sonic community, Knuckles
Hold
being
on a
black has been a meme for 2 decades now.
To our
The
own
The only
Literally.
reason people are okay with Travis Willingham voicing
Here's
him
the
is
proposition.
because Travis Willingham
just lived here.
kind of makes him
Veterans
sound
upstairs.
biracial.
What? Huh?
That's fair.
I mean, also Travis Willingham is a fantastic voice actor.
That too.
But Knuckles in the Sonic Boom.
But don't you know, because they're making an anime about Yasuke, it's pushing politics into anime.
Okay, listen. Listen. I could get that comment 5 years ago. I really could. I mean, yeah, Yasuke wasn't exactly a super popular character back then. I would get that. How many copies did
You
Neo
live
sell
here.
again?
There's
Yeah.
something called a right of residence, which would benefit me.
To wrap up
What's,
this
right of
discussion on the art correction and art thievery,
It means that you can legally
essentially what
assert that you have
happened
the right to
is
live somewhere.
I don't know how much you followed through on it, Sal,
I don't
but
get it.
the
How would that
Mystic
benefit
Mary
you?
attempted to reframe
I live in a
her
different-
actions in
This is my
self-flagellation,
business, since I don't live
virtue
here.
signaling,
I don't get that right.
and tried to be like, you know what, I need to stop this. My
I'm leasing this village, you see?
infantilization and fetishization
And
of
if
black
Police
people
Japan really
is
wants to get us
completely
a-
unacceptable, and I am so
Might
sorry,
fuck with
and
the
my
owner of this
behavior was
property.
completely inappropriate, all without actually apologizing to the artist in
If
question.
someone here has
Further
high
away
presence-
from the
how
microphone, please.
very what's the name of that
Once you have
fuckface
that right,
stole their
the owner can't
Boosted
just evict you
Gaming?
for no reason.
that sells guy?
Oh, so us living in the place would be a line of defense for
He's
us.
actually
like-
Polish.
Exactly.
I don't remember.
That's
You
like
get
the
it.
same lines like the people
Sounds
who
like a
like
great
start
deal.
fucking harassment
But you
campaigns
don't
against people
mind
for
a
just
couple
no
bums
reason other
living
than
here?
they deem them
Well, you
problematic
two are really
Yeah.
my only
because
So-
they like to ship.
people who work here
And then
on
they
site.
go,
Yeah.
sorry guys,
So,
things are getting a
I
bit
can't
heavy,
enter
I'm
into a
gonna
lease
put myself
contract
on
then.
mute,
But
you
police,
know,
it's not
much
the only
love to
reason I'm making
everyone. It's like, fuck off.
I'm impressed
And
with
so
what you
that
two
is
do.
the thing, is that essentially they made that tweet, and they made that sometime late afternoon yesterday,
Just promise you won't
and
break the
nobody was
I
having
want
it,
your
and
eyes on my
everybody
shop for a
said,
long time.
delete your account and never
Can't
come
find
back,
someone else.
because
You got it.
this is about the third or fourth time this person has done this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew about that. Someone
that's-
mentioned that it was
Yeah.
like this wasn't the first time that they were up to some shit.
Yes. So everybody said, you've repeated this enough that you're clearly not learning anything. Delete yourself, remove yourself from the community, don't name drop yourself ever again, and reset yourself and learn from this experience. And don't come back with any means of identifying yourself or who you used to be, because then we'll point out that you haven't learned anything.
Well, just think of all the history you're sleeping
Good.
with. Drift off on that
Good.
mat.
Ugh.
Always a silver lining with
Uh,
you. Guess
scene.
that's how you got us here in the first
I
place.
just remembered that I want Travis Willingham to read Nipples the Enchilada.
No.
Come on.
Yes.
I should be
No.
the one thanking you.
Listen, have you read the comic?
Yes, I have. I read Boxer Hockey back when it was still being published too.
Oh fuck! I remember the name of the
Why'd you
of the
quit
guys.
nursing anyway?
The name of the guys, yes. The guy's name, Ken Panders.
You must have been good
Oh,
if
yeah.
you saved me.
That dude.
Truth is, I was smuggling drugs out
What
of the
does Ken
hospital,
Panders? Never mind.
so Money was pretty good.
He's the
Let's-
bad comic,
Eventually, I
Sonic
spent
comic
it
art
taking drugs from
artist who had a lot of dump.
Yes, I'm aware, but I was asking what he had to do with this conversation.
And it all came
Like
crashing
earlier, I was about
I lost my
like
nursing
you said
license.
something. Oh, so it's like Ken. What's his name? And I just remembered
Man,
his
What
name.
were you thinking?
Guys, let's get away from politics and Sonic while we play this very political game by Sega.
Start over. The whole nurse thing is
So,
probably
to
outdated.
answer the
Then
previous
apply your
question,
medical
games I've been
skills to
playing.
something else.
Well,
Easier
I've been
said
playing a
than
little
done.
game called Bravely Default
What about you?
2.
You got
Oh,
another
the
job?
I
game,
have
the
been
game
playing that
I
as
hear,
well.
the game I hear is very bad. No, by as said by professional game critic Bob Video
Now
Games.
they're washed away. I don't know where to go now. that I
Bob
can't
Video
see.
Games? Who? Oh.
Who?
Lost.
Listen,
Talking about
listen.
Patriarch. Yeah.
There is a podcast I really like called
Guy
The
like
Big
you,
Thing
you
Dimension,
can find
okay?
something.
It's a great podcast. I listen to it
What makes
every
you
week.
so
It's
sure?
amazing. That
I'm
being
over
said,
40,
one
you
of the
know?
co-hosts'
Weren't you the
name
one
is
just
Bob
telling
Video
me I
Games,
could turn it
and
all
every
around
time
and
he
find
opens
something?
his mouth, my brain turns
Yeah,
off
my
because he
bad.
has really
Sorry.
bad takes. For example, Val, did you know that there was never a good Warhammer game ever in existence?
work.
Every one of them is bad, and Warhammer is a bad franchise that should die.
How long? How long ago did Space Marine come out?
How long ago did Dawn of War come out?
How long ago did Space Marine came out last year? How long ago did Dawn of War come out?
Spit it out.
I mean, actually, 15 years
Vermintide,
ago.
Vermintide
Okay,
2.
The
Oh, he hates Vermintide.
When I was a
Total
kid,
Warhammer, Total
all I
Warhammer
wanted
2.
to be was a
RTS games are not real, they are not on console.
Oh my god!
What do you mean? You know,
Also,
a
Space
hero
Marine
who
is also
saved
bad,
people,
it's not
like in
Devil.
Dragon Quest.
Oh hey, I think we're about to get to the
Video
intro.
game.
Okay, so like what, 10 hours in? Yeah, okay, sure.
No, I was just joking. I was making that comment to lead into a comment about how I am disappointed that I am currently 16 hours into the game and they still haven't done an intro, and that is because apparently there is not an introductory movie for this game.
Which is a shame because that song fucking slaps.
Ichiban,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yep. Anyway,
I think it
Bravely
was
Default,
mistake
Bravely
not having
I
Default,
say you do it.
Bravely Default 2. My local mutual
Come on, just a
Nintendo
dumb
fan
kid
likes
when I
it.
wanted that. It was
Bob
sincere.
Video Game hates it. That's all I
It's
know.
not like you got any other goals right now.
It's
Well,
apparently
the
a much
first
more
one you had.
faithful sequel than
Live your life straight.
Bravely Second was.
Crazy.
It is,
It's not like being a
and
hero
it's
puts a roof over
really
your head.
ramped up the difficulties. It's
Sure,
like
it's not a job.
it is like a cross between Bravely
hero
Default,
destroys
the
lots
old
of
school
slimes
Final
in the game,
Fantasies,
he levels
and
up
Dragon
fast,
Quest.
Ooh, okay, I'm liking that.
Then just like I have had like
That could work.
the first Bravely Default and Bravely Second. I never got game
Hell
over
yeah.
once, and
Why
then
not become a
I got to
hero
like
at 40, right?
the end chapter boss on
It ain't
the
the
first
best age to
chapter
start
of Bravely Default
grinding,
2, and just got my ass handed to me.
Oh yeah,
Did
apparently
you-
that game
even
has a
with-
really
even with
steep
grinding, I
difficulty
assume.
curve.
I'm ready to level up.
I do a lot of grinding in these type of games.
Let's start a
I'm
brand
used
new
to it. You know,
age of
because I've
heroes.
played a lot of the proper Shin Megami Tensei games.
Let's have a toast to our new era in
Not
our new home.
fucking Persona
To the
5.
heroes of tomorrow.
I am actually looking forward to seeing the actual Persona kiddies actually get to play a mainstream mainstream Shin Megami Tensei game soon with Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Yeah.
You know, if you're
Which
wanting
is
a
gonna
hard
come out in
Persona
like
game,
3
you
years.
probably should play Strikers.
I want to say I'm sorry I wasn't listening to you, but the scene was genuinely amazing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's why I'm disappointed there's not an intro that comes right after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yakuza has a lot of scenes that are, as a franchise, has a lot of scenes that are like, and this is why video game cutscenes are the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give me another chance.
Yeah, the little dialogue that Ichiban gives there was quite fantastic, and that's why I was really getting like pumped up because, oh yeah, it's time for the intro, it's time for the intro. And then we cut to this scene, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, we're actually gonna get to the intro because we're out of the fucking prologue now. And then it just goes to chapter 5, and I'm like, sorry, chapter 4, and I'm like, what the fuck, guys?
Oh, we're fighting the Koreans again. Huh?
Yeah, that's they said it's the Korean mafia before.
Yeah, the Gomi Jewel.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
No Fade to Black, huh?
Yeah.
God, look at that lighting. Look at that actually realistic lighting there. The way the rays are cutting through the hair follicles and kind of spilling over onto his head. But there's still a nice shadow cast. Now,
It is
this
very
is where the intro should be coming, but no. Let's just go into chapter 4.
The intro will come after we do ending B. Oh hey!
Yeah,
So
again. Sorry.
All right, don't worry about it.
Why is everyone drinking out of jars? That's my question.
I mean, when you're homeless, you don't exactly get, you know.
But he's not homeless.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
not
he might as well be.
Make sure you stash some of that cash,
Yeah.
okay?
Thank you. Have a
So yeah, anyway, so you two are enjoying Bravely Default 2, yeah?
No.
It is a very good
I'm
game.
not too far into it, but I've been enjoying it so far.
It's good. My only complaint is that the main character, Seto or Seth, depending on what you call him, is not as interesting as Tiz was.
Yeah,
I like Elvis and Adele. Adele is pretty much my favorite of the main main cast. And but I will say, while the story's good, it is very predictable. Like I was able to predict some very key points about certain characters, like within an instance before even into that.
I just gotta be honest. If I'm right about my expectations of Elvis being another dimensional hopper, I'm gonna be upset.
I'm not gonna say anything
Who
important.
actually knew this guy?
Okay,
He's not really another
my
ring.
enthusiasm got it.
He's not really another ringer bell. You don't need to worry about that.
Oh, thank God.
And I
Okay,
went to
good.
work for the driver's license center.
But Adele is
Where did you find me?
like
I'm already aware. I accidentally had Adele's
Oh,
identity spoiled for me.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fair.
so let's not talk about that for Boof's sake, so he doesn't get
We're
that
not going to talk
spoiled.
about that. No.
I mean, it's
The
okay,
sound-
it's
the
okay.
sound
Like
effects-
I don't even own a copy Bravely Default, so like,
Well, the good thing is that what they do with Adele is I believe it's a firm retcon of Bravely Second, isn't it?
I gave you that smartphone?
No.
I wish you would've known
But they
before you
do
just
kind
showed
of
up.
subvert expectations from the first two
phone was
Bravely
dead.
games.
Well,
But I won't
guess
say
when I
why,
got
because obviously
shot,
it's
I
a
will
main
be
story.
interested with seeing where that goes then, because yeah, I was just trying to scroll through the Wikipedia article because I wanted to see developer commentary and some info on how production went, and instead I accidentally clicked on the plot summary tab and opened that up, and when I scrolled to Adele's identity, I was like, okay, scrolling back up.
Smartphones
Yeah.
have a system that pinpoints the phone's location.
No, you
This
don't need to worry about
GPS.
the scene to have.
You can put apps on a
They've
phone. to
treated
send
it
its
very much like
coordinates
it's an
elsewhere.
anthology game,
That's what
so
this guy did.
Bravely
Get it?
Default 2 doesn't even feel like. I mean, again, I'm not finished with it yet. I'm literally at the last stretch.
You know, you never said why.
But
Well, we live in an industry where this kind of thing needs to be normal. We should live in an industry where Saints Row and GTA can exist simultaneously. I mean, that's the
Yeah.
one that I always think of.
Was any
I
of
mean,
that my
we live in
fault?
that industry.
it
It's
was.
just that
Yeah,
the
except-
the last Saints Row game was bad. It didn't sell very well.
And Rockstar is preparing to turn itself into the next Activision Blizzard at the rate things are going.
Did he
I
mention
mean, to be
that
fair,
either
Rockstar
one of the
is about to
officers
never
were in bed with
game
Tokyo
again.
PD?
Yeah.
I was the one who snuck Kasuga into that meeting. Well,
But speaking of Activision
has
Blizzard,
choice words about
one of the
that.
games that I've been playing again is I've been revisiting my childhood with Diablo 2. And
Ah.
I'm loving it.
Agreed.
Have fun. I don't
The
care for the
original
game.
or the remaster?
Not the remaster. The remaster's not out for a good while now. Till is it November or December?
Okay, so you've just been cracking open the old game.
Again?
Just been cracking for the
I
cold one,
haven't
the old
given
one.
up on nailing the commissioner.
Now,
Who's that?
Playing the Necromancer.
the,
He means
the reason why I don't want to play Diablo 2 is
guy.
because
Like him.
He took bribes from the Omi
okay,
Alliance
Mute doesn't
to
know
make
exactly
the
where I
Alliance
live, so I'm safe.
Sure he did.
Hack and slash games are bad on mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
Action
How's
RPGs
Ichiban
are bad
supposed
on
to
mouse
help?
and keyboard, and Diablo 2 has
getting
no
me closer
controller
to
support,
Arakawa.
so yeah, I can.
I don't care for Diablo 2 or any other loot games, so I won't break your legs, don't worry.
At least.
I mean, I'm saying that controller is a controller is superior to mouse and keyboard.
For games where you don't shoot, yes.
Self-respect.
Why do you care so
You know,
much about
as
exposing
someone who grew up with Diablo 2 and is an avid fan of it, I will have to say
It's
is
not
he's
out of the
smirty.
goodness of my heart. It's revenge I'm after.
Yeah,
There.
revenge?
like if the remaster slash remake proves to be not garbage, I might pick it up.
That story
But
started
think
20
that
years ago.
obviously remains to be seen, considering Blizzard's latest output.
Murdered.
I was
Well,
gonna say we need to remember. I
The
have
suspect
been
was a neighbor
resisting
with
the
pride.
urge to jump back
My
into
name
WoW
was
because
Sue.
I have heard
I
now
knew your
more
rights
than
myself.
ever, playing it
Before the trial,
exactly
a witness
however you
went
want
to a
without
scene
ever
because we
touching
had a
the
different
end
place
game
at
is
the
one of
time
the
of the
best
murder.
ways to enjoy the
I
game
interviewed the
more
witness.
than ever. And
Verified check.
I am fighting that temptation because I don't want to give more money to expediting the process
I
of
reported it to HQ,
absorbing
assuming
Hong
he didn't
Kong
really
into the
me.
tumor that is China.
Take it he wasn't there.
I mean, to
Well,
be completely
all of us
honest,
detectives
that
and officers knew the alibi was
here's the
pretty much
thing:
airtight.
Blizzard literally got fucked by
captains
China on
were
that one,
skeptical.
so you know.
well,
Question the witness over.
TLDR, don't get your hopes up, honestly.
Yeah.
I know.
Finally, he said
But-
he wasn't actually sure.
I mean,
he'd seen the
again,
suspect
on one
after.
note, it looks like Blizzard
Why'd you
have, well,
backtrack like that?
they have
He
learned from the
was
mistakes from
coerced by the
Warcraft
chief
3
of the Kanagawa police.
Reforged.
Oh no, they haven't. They just killed the studio that made the crap
That's who the commissioner
in order to make Diablo 2 good.
Fair one.
That's not learning from your mistakes. That's just sacrificing someone
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
mistakes not to happen again.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the THPS studio being shut down?
That reveal
Yeah.
would have put his
It's not being
LPD
shut
on
down,
his
but I mean,
mistake.
it basically is.
He couldn't
It-
have
I was gonna
it's-
say, yeah, you can just backpedal that statement with a contradiction in the form of, it's not being shut down, but actually it is.
Yeah, it's just being fucking offered. It's just
And in
being
the
blood
end,
sacrificed to
Sumi was
Blizzard.
convicted and sentenced to 17 years. His
Man.
Sorry,
wife
Val, I know
was
you're trying to
still
say
reeling.
something. We're still getting the hang of juggling this multi-person conversation stuff.
No, that's alright, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
I'm just keeping
I mean,
quiet because cutscenes are going.
I mean,
It looks like it does have controller support, and like I say, for the same reasons. But also, like I've been holding off on pre-ordering Diablo 2 Remastered because, especially what happened in the news, where it turned out, again, Activision have got high profits, and yet Bobby Kotick saw fit to just lay off a whole load of dudes just so he could have a bigger paycheck at the end of the year. It's like, I don't want to reward that either.
here's the
It
thing.
would be
like,
nice if Bobby Kotick walked off the cliff in Minecraft.
It would be nice if someone would just get him and dunk him into a vat of salt and vinegar crisps and just leave him there.
It would be nice
Should I,
if the
should,
same
I,
thing
should, I
was
bring
happening.
back the should I bring back the sniper rifle conversation?
No, that'd be too quick. Fucking Bobby Kotick is literally an evil man, when he has to turn and say, guys, stop photoshopping devil horns on me because it's how,
Okay,
it's
so-
my chances of dating people.
I mean, honestly, I am Pat a little bit, as in Pat stares at and all that. Listen, if you are rich, I'm probably okay with you dying because you probably own a slave and or a pedophile, so you can go.
Wow.
You own a pedophile.
Bobby
What
Kotick
are you
probably
yapping
has
about?
a family member somewhere that has diddled a
Don't
child.
good morning me.
I mean,
Sorry, 10
Bobby
o'clock.
Kotick probably gave that child to said family member.
Likely, yeah.
Not lazing around
He's
here.
got that look about him.
Shit, that's right.
I mean, again, I know maybe it's simplistic, I don't know, but to be fair, latest developments in the world have proven me completely right. If you are above a certain grade of wealth, you probably fucking own a slave slash, a pedophile island slash, I don't know, you're probably fucking underage hooker every night or whatever.
And just as a reminder, once again, we here at Council Mechanica would like to make a statement of any conversations and banter going on stream are being handled by the individuals who compose the group that is Council Mechanica, and only their statements individually. We as a group do not all share the same worldviews and statements. We are a independent group, and we do not uphold these statements in a broad and declarative format. We are farcical, we are parody, we are meaning to be comedian commentators, bringing up banter during video games.
And again, like, I don't condone violence. That being said, if Bobby Kotick died, I would crack open a beer for an unrelated reason.
Again,
Yeah.
if Bobby Kotick was just over and blighty and on fire, I wouldn't even piss on him to put him out.
Where the fuck is? Oh, come on, get into the frame, guys. We have three guys with bad hairstyles right now. This is a perfect.
Tidu, you
sample.
did see that cosplayer's video that I retweeted, right?
I don't know. I don't think I care. Why?
Because there's a cosplayer that recreated this exact frustration of Yakuza 7 into a real-life depiction of the four main party members bumbling around a simulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but get it. Oh my God!
There we go.
Now, if these guys know what they're doing, in the next game, you're gonna get a fucking photo mode filter that's just them moving their lips as if they are singing Dame Dane.
Tak, damy ją, damy,
Yes,
damy ją.
tak, mute, tak.
Wow,
And,
I wasn't talking Polish. What the fuck that was?
You were literally talking in Polish.
Hey,
No,
what's that?
I wasn't. I was saying the lyrics.
What's that?
Song stuck in the ground. I think it's a butt. Why the hell would there be a butt stuck in the ground? I know, it's probably some kind of lame prank. I'll just...
Sup?
Hey,
Hey, what are you doing?
This is obvious. I'm trying to pull this damn butt out. I bet if we pawn it, we could get a few hundred yen.
No dice?
Damn.
Yeah, it's really stuck in there. Is this going to be a fucking Excalibur?
I mean, this mute Ichiban is literally holding this bat on the cover of the game.
I suppose. Adachi-san, you're strong. You give it a shot.
Zhao, you want to give Adachi a go?
Oh god, no, you put us in the spot.
Sure, let me ask.
Sorry, I'm gonna put you on the spot like that.
I didn't even.
My back! Damn it, won't budge! Must be vision them, I can't do it.
You two are pathetic. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh my god.
Like that is Majima's bat, isn't it?
No,
No.
Majima's bat is not covered in barbed wire.
Yeah.
His
Okay.
bat is like clean, man.
Woohoo! I'm the man.
Damn! Credit where it's due, I guess. Don't know why I'm giving him like a kind of like a fun roll, but it's happening.
Yeah.
I bet only the chosen hero could pull it out.
Oh, of course. I forgot we have a hero in our midst.
I forgot we have a weeb on the team.
Hey, Japanese swim, that's a new one. You know how in RPGs there's always some holy sword only the hero can pick
Lily,
up?
I'm sorry.
Kesuga Hiro, don't worry. Kesuga Hiro has been on the quest to become a hero since he was a kid.
I mean, kinda.
Oh, well. I'll tell you all about it. It's exactly a holy sword.
Yeah, it is. Leave it to reality to crush the fantasy.
The holy sword of the hero. Ha! I will be the savior of this world.
I love this man unconditionally. That's the spirit, man. You actually look the part.
Hey,
If you knuckleheads are done playing... Oh god, I've got it already.
Yeah.
You're trying though. You're doing good at it too.
You're better than
So,
me.
no.
That hunter.
Dad Hunter.
Hey guys, you having a good time?
You guys having a good time? Well, sorry, but we're dead hunters, so make it simple and fuck over all your cash.
why would you call
we don't actually
yourself
have any.
that hunter?
They're looking for sugar daddies.
Dude, no cash? Yeah, right. You need a lot better than that, you old bastards.
We're
Out
homeless.
Zao sounding so American.
Damn, the truth really hurts when it bangs you cloud on it.
What's up?
Hey, Mr. Hero, feel like using that holy sword to smite some enemies? Some monsters.
Heh, good idea. Come on. You have a new moveset now, Tidu.
Hell yeah.
What just happened?
Oh yeah.
This guy's freaking
And this.
transformed? Huh? What are you raving about? You know this isn't a video game, right?
Delusion
I mean-
powers.
No one else sees this? Well, whatever. At least it's more fun for me. Okay.
I forgot this is where that subplot starts showing up.
Yeah.
Pyro belch.
Of Ichiban being
right.
such a gigantic weeb that he sees everyone he fights as
He's
a
going full
enemy.
Chunibyo. I forgot that was an angle that they
Stay
played.
away from the trash bags.
You wanna fight?
Bloodbuster.
So anyway, you played anything else? Val?
Let's go.
Let's see, Brady Default 2.
Let's go.
Not really.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no, it's
Nice,
Well,
nice, very good.
So before we go to the next person, I'm gonna ask you: are you by any chance picking up the next, the current issue of White Dwarf?
I don't actually collect the White Dwarf stuff, no.
Okay, if you find White Dwarf 462 anywhere, pick it up because it has like 12. It has a Steam code for like 12 Warhammer games.
Oh shit, this guy can shout. That's
So it's
scary.
like, it's a really good deal on that thing.
Nice.
Okay, Null, what you been playing? Shoot us.
As detailed on Twitter, the reason that Tidu took over on this is because as soon as we finished our stream last Wednesday, I played the game for another 8 hours. I'm currently 16 hours in. I'm about to finish chapter 5 because I just got an alert that the area I'm about to go to, I need to hit a minimum of level 15, and I was advised to upgrade my equipment before I go there. So I'm working on this at the moment, and
Fucking hell.
hang
What's
on.
even the point of shaking down guys as broke as us? For real though, neither of you saw them transform? Now
even a little bit?
Ichiban, I think you might have a brain tumor.
Your imagination is officially off the rails, man.
But it seems so real. How could it just be imagination?
I mean, as long as we win, I don't care how delusional you are. You know, I think it's just all that hero talk of yours. Makes you see trolls and golems everywhere.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Well, as
Yes.
far as I'm concerned,
I mean,
Exactly
to be
that.
fair,
crazy to
I mean,
want
to be
be a
fair, you're
hero
giving
anymore.
them, you know,
Hell,
reason to
I
think.
don't care if you wear
Yeah.
chainmail around town. You feel like it'll give
Yeah,
you some
like
hope to
I'm
fight.
from what I know,
Maybe I will.
while they do go somewhere with this story angle, they don't close it in this game, which is why I'm not wanting to like talk over it or talk about it too much, because it's like I'm getting the implication that they're gonna be going somewhere with this in preceding games.
It's been like 6 hours total, and Ichiban's job has changed 4 times now.
Grind for some cash, huh? Just like
From Yakuza to loyalist to deadbeat to freelancer to hero. Like,
I
make
mean,
up.
you know, he is a boy of many talents.
He is.
Well, and the whole thing is that, as far as I understand it, he doesn't actually join the Yakuza at any point in this game.
I mean, he was
Yeah,
he was one of the.
Guess what, Noel? In this franchise called Yakuza,
You know-
Kiryu is not part of the Yakuza for like every single fucking video game.
Yeah.
So
he-
it's like it's just amusing to me because they're trying to. It seems like they're trying to push it even harder in this, and I'm kind of liking it because it's just a good writing angle to go with this idea of representing the Yakuza and what ideals they should have, but not actually being part of organized crime.
In every game, Kiryu and Majima are either expelled on some level or they already left before.
They just retire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And,
yeah,
and every other playable character is specifically not part of the Yakuza.
yeah. Well, this is why it's always very funny that they translate this game, because originally it's Ryuga Gotoku, right? Like a dragon.
Yeah.
How should it go for you guys?
Wasn't Seijima part of the?
I'm focused.
No,
on the game of the work.
Sajima was in jail for like.
He was in. I know he was in
Oh,
jail. for
right.
when you actually play it, didn't he join up with the?
Hey, leave the bike alone!
He's
No,
gonna be
he-
showing up
no.
as a summon later.
No, Zao. Sajima was in jail for like 25 years awaiting death row. Then he escaped from jail. Then you play as him trying to get back to the Yakuza, and he joins the Yakuza between Yakuza 4 and 5. And at the beginning of Yakuza 5, before you get control of him, he leaves the Yakuza.
Okay.
Guys, which one should I actually go back and play?
Pink Panthers!
All of them?
Da-da,
Yeah,
da-da, da-da,
If you've not
da-da.
played Zero, definitely play Zero.
Oh yeah, just at least play fucking Zero, man.
Play
Okay.
Zero and then
Ze-
blitz through
Zero
Kiwami and then play Kiwami 2 specifically for the follow-up for Majima.
Yeah. Honestly, all the Yakuza 0, Kiwami, Kiwami 2, and 3 to 5 are on Game Pass right now, so, you know,
Hold on.
use that.
Yeah.
And then play Yakuza 6 and then play Judgment. Oh, and play
I
Fist
will
of the
probably
North
be
Star
playing
Lost
Judgment
Fist
before I
of the
play the
North Star
others.
Lost Paradise.
I'm so sad Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise does not have a PC release. Or
Yeah.
it's none that I can find.
Yeah, it does not. They just skipped over that one, which is a shame.
Oh
honestly.
god.
It's almost as big of a shame, like, I wish Yakuza Dead Souls got a PC release, because that game is
Yes.
pretty decent, but that frame rate is atrocious.
So what do you... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you first.
No, go ahead, because what I'm going to say is going to be somewhat related, but not as much.
All I was going to say was just...
Oh my god!
I was really hoping, like, when they said that they were going to remaster...
Break an
3, 4, 5,
entry, man! Pro pickpockets. Okay.
So, like, yeah, but... So what have you been playing outside of Yakuza 7? Colin?
So, like I said, Bravely Default. Outside of that, with work being what it is, I haven't had a whole lot of time to play much else, but I've been getting back into Minecraft again because my friend, out of some miracle, pulled this amazing seed for the map for the server he just created on a whim, randomly generated it. It is an island that is in the middle of a giant lake, and surrounding that lake are 6 different biomes. So we've been able to use this island as a jumping off point that he's eventually going to completely flatten. And we've just been bouncing back and forth between these biomes, looking for stuff, looking for supplies. And also because we managed to find a bunch of different broken nether portals in each of those biomes. So we've just been enjoying returning to Minecraft with the anticipation of the Caves and Cliffs update that's coming in the summer.
I mean, that sounds cool. At some point I should play Minecraft though.
I would say when Caves and Cliffs drops will be the time to get back in, because the Nether is a much better experience now. It's not bland hellfire nothingness. It's an actual environment that is interesting to explore and not impossible to do so.
I mean, to be honest, I should play that when I get a P that doesn't fucking die.
That's true.
I've never played Minecraft, and this, yeah.
In the we'll come back to that in a second, but in the note of other stuff, I literally just last night as I got home got my copy of the new Bokujo Monogatari, so I'm gonna be playing that probably later tonight.
Is that part of the Nishio Ishin Monogatari series?
No, it is not part of Nishio Ishin's Monogatari series. It is the original name for Harvest Moon before Natsume decided to be a bunch of assholes about it and hold that name hostage to try and cling to what little bit of profits they could. So it's I got Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. I'm gonna be playing that later tonight, probably, maybe. And then Outriders drops next week, as does and fucking Monster Hunter Rise is out on
Monster
Friday.
Hunter Rise is this Friday, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And
it should actually come in with my Therium.
This Your Final Cut is next Tuesday, and I am excited. I need to make the video.
And then
I mean, the Switch version got delayed, so it's not next Tuesday.
I mean, not for you guys, but for my purposes, it is.
Then in the middle of middle of April is fucking Judgment PS5 version, and then right near the end of April is fucking new Pokemon Snap, and then right at the end of April is fucking Near Replicant, and then right at, like, there is no room to breathe in the next month and a half or so in terms of video game purchases.
You want no room to breathe. Have you fucking seen June?
Yes, I have seen how bad June is as well.
Is Gaia sick?
Well, what's coming out in June?
This Gaia 6, Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, Final Fantasy VII, the PS5, the new DLC. What the fuck else was coming in June? It was
Hang
like
on, I've got the list pulled up right now.
I am pulling up my list of things I wanna buy. There was come on.
So, and then right into the start of May is fucking of course, Village, and then
God, Village is in May. Holy fuck, I'm gonna die.
Rune Factory 5 is on the 20th of May. Deathloop is on the 21st. Biomutant finally is coming out.
Yeah, Biomutant is sick. Okay, so June is...
Biomutant's been in development hell for so long, I'm kind of at the point where I'm going to wait until people have played it first.
Yeah, so...
I am probably doing the same thing, but if it's good and plays competently and isn't a complete fucking wreck, I'm going to be getting it because it's an action RPG with a lot of freedom of player agency, so I'm going to be looking at that.
I mean,
Yeah.
they've literally, they THQ Nordic and the studio literally. Oh yeah, the reason why this game has been taking so long is because they don't want to crunch.
Hey,
and
happy
COVID-
birthday!
And COVID happened, and the team is like 30 people, so they
Yeah, and because they
really
don't want
took
to
their
fuck it
time.
up, they want it to be the game it should be.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, June is Guilty Gear Strive, Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Dark Alliance, Disgaea 6, Final Fantasy VII Remake PS5 version, and probably another game that is somehow at the back of my head right now. But I
Yeah,
cannot
you're
remember
forgetting
the name
Back
of.
for Blood, Caligula Effect 2, Samurai Warriors 5, Mario Golf Super Rush, and Scarlet Nexus.
So he didn't
I'm
forget
gonna
anything.
kill myself.
Hey, what's that? Is that July right around the corner? The 25th Ward, the Silver Case re-release.
Okay.
Monster Hunter Stories 2, Skyward Sword HD. Then we've got Chris Tales coming out at the end of July as well, fucking finally.
Yeah. Okay, side story.
Blood Bowl 3 comes out in August. No More Heroes 3 comes out in August.
Oh no, not boxers. Who's that
Oh
Sujimon?
god. Who's that Sujimon?
Just
Hello, Mr. Libido 2.
Nothing out of
More like Mr. Libido 5.
Okay, guys, let's do this.
Roger.
But yeah, it's swamped from now until the end of June, infuriatingly enough.
And then in October, which we think is in October, Endwalker comes out, or might be coming out.
I'm gonna wait and see on getting in on that because I have words from friends that the Makai storyline is coming back into rotation. I don't know how much I trust that, and I need to get caught up on the MSQ anyways. But the big one for me in October is Ghostwire.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mute, what have you been playing?
Aside,
As you beat up this drug addict.
he's not a drug addict, he's an exhibitionist.
He's a degenerate. There's a big difference.
Aside from the 2 games I now have to stream weekly, Magic the Gathering.
I mean, to be fair, that is a drug, so yeah.
Yeah, the whole plan is that as soon as we finish up Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, I'll be starting Disco Elysium Final Cut.
Yep.
That's going up.
And then when Village launches in May, it'll essentially be me juggling those 2 games on and off on Mondays.
Uglier and uglier every step. You'll get used to it.
Kasuga, I've been here a week!
I'd really rather not.
Looks like we've got ourselves quite
There's
the
something
specimen.
about the conversation. You'll get used to it. I would
Hold
rather
on,
not.
listen to who's voicing this guy.
Let's see what data you're hiding. Scientific name. What should that be? Code titillator should be it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I've been tracking a rare specimen around here, and I might have gotten a little carried away.
Okay, I can't put a name
Some
on
kind
it.
of research?
Isn't it
Yeah,
DC
I
Douglas?
need to pull it up. Give me
the
just a
name's
second.
Professor Morikasa.
Isn't it who?
Call me the Sujimon
DC Douglas.
Sujimon Sensei? What is that exactly?
I catch your interest? How about you swing by my lab? I can explain more.
I mean, he doesn't sound like
And
Wesker.
as thanks for helping me subdue that specimen, I'll make you some tea or snacks or whatever you like.
I know, a suspicious scientist is always a DC Douglas in my head.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know. Doesn't he seem a little sketchy?
I'm
to you?
scrolling through. I'm gonna find
Won't
it in
make
just a
in this
moment.
city if you bite the hand that feeds you. Besides,
So should I say what I've been
sketchy
playing?
every day.
Sure.
Now let's get a move
Yeah,
on.
sure.
Okay, so I put it up Werewolf the Apocalypse Airplane.
Okay, that's the end of the stream, thank you.
Yeah, all right, we're not gonna let you talk about that game.
Well, it is a Polish game, so tell me, how do you enjoy the
it's
Biał
not.
Yes, it is!
The Sujimon Sensei.
No, it's
It's a
not.
fully functional.
Oh no, sorry, the Werewolf visual novel was Polish. My bad, my bad.
Anyway, you came here to learn about
It's made by
Sujimon, did you?
Cyanide, the
Allow
guys
me
who
to
made that
explain.
Call of Cthulhu game
Sujimon
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the other year, and like
The bad one.
I think a bunch of focus home and focus entertainment RPGs, I guess.
Sujimon.
Here's the thing, I haven't played a lot of it, but I was super correct in my assessment that, yep, this is a PS3 game running on the PS5. And that's not a bad thing, by the way, it's just that, yeah, it's clearly kind of rough, but, like, the transition between wolf and human and werewolf is really, like, quick, the combat is pretty engaging, like, it has some of that. It's not as good as X-Men Origins Wolverine, but it's going for a very thing, which is, you know, obviously for a lot of reasons similar to X-Men Origins. And
how are they classified?
it's, I know, I'm having fun. I'm gonna play more of this game. It looks pretty neat, so like, why not? I have also gotten the visual novel, but I haven't put that one up yet.
How can I identify them?
It's weird because like that game is Polish, and it literally takes place in Puszcza Białowieska here in Poland.
Yeah, the biggest national park in Poland. One that I visited I visited it like 6 times in my life because I lived right next to it.
And it has no Polish subtitles whatsoever.
Seriously? Oh wow.
Yeah, it's only in English on Steam, and it's in English on the Switch, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't bother me that much, because, you know, obviously I don't have a reading English, but yeah, like, I would not expect this Polish video game set in Poland to not have any form of Polish. Like, you just keep reading the subtitles, because I played the demo a while back. You keep reading the subtitles, and it's like, and then I went to Białowieska and all that, and it's like, yeah, it's really fucking
And
weird.
then my close friend Katarzyna said.
Yes, pretty much. Like, and yeah, it's really weird, but as a side note, I really wanna. I'm you know what, I'm gonna take this L. Whatever, just keep going with the meme. So, a new Werewolf the Apocalypse core book is coming out later this year, and we get that stuff at work. So who the fuck wants to play an RPG session with me?
Okay.
Come on.
Speaking of RPGs, I'm about to get a Pokédex for hobos.
Don't tell me you want us to collect a bunch of weirdo data.
You gotta have a bestiary and a good JR.
Pokédex, if you will.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
A Hobodex?
fight everyone you see. All I
Now,
need is
in all seriousness, I really kind of want to get into the World of Darkness, and for obvious reasons, I am way more interested in Werewolf the Apocalypse than I am in Vampire the Masquerade.
Gee, I wonder why.
As someone that has run World of Darkness for years now, well, what can I say? It's a good system. Have fun with that.
I mean, I hope you want to get into that with me. Could use someone to guide me a bit, but whatever.
I could, yeah. The issue is with Werewolf that it's much closer to D&D. It's way more combat oriented than other World of Darkness games. You go in to fuck up a corporation.
So,
I mean, as I would like to do, yes.
Yeah.
to chime in real quick, I can't find the voice actor specifically, but this Sujimon Sensei is voiced by the same guy who voices that torturer you meet in the opening minutes of Skyrim.
Maybe. I have not played Skyrim.
Operates well. I think a live
So yeah,
Just
it's,
think about him talking about getting towards alive.
This Cloud District regularly.
Oh look, wait, it's the. Let's pick a starter.
Free starter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's 3 starters, Tidu.
Squirtle.
Not sure where you're going with this. But
Oh, so you're gonna make a bad choice then?
Now, are you one of these Charizard fuckers that are the most boring people on Earth?
I'm a Venusaur supremacist.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good.
let's go with blue.
One of the Blastoise boys.
Blastoise boys!
Blastoise boys!
Listen, Charizard is a dragon.
He's the most boring dragon imaginable. Fuck you. At least
Yes,
pick.
he's a. Listen, mute. Listen.
At least fucking interesting design, please.
Listen. I get you. But he is a dragon.
Quiet, furry.
Oh, come the fuck on. A furry would fuck every single one of them.
Gentlemen, I choose you. Get ready for a
I mean,
Now,
did you
now
know
to
that
be-
Vaporeon is gonna go anywhere further?
I mean,
than that?
Why does he
To
have
be
a
quite-
person in a box? Look
Are
at
we
this shit.
talking about Vaporeon's acid armor?
I mean,
No.
to be completely
We're not
fucking
talking about any
honest.
Vaporeon memes ever.
I mean, to be completely fucking honest, you know, if I wanted to go for the furry fucking angle, I would pick a Lucario
That's
or a
true.
Zeraora or a Zoroark actually.
I can respect that.
So yeah. Anyway, I know I am never allowed to mention Werewolf the Apocalypse because I won't hear the end of it, but you know, I'm gonna take those L's because if you guys wanna get fucking sick of me, wait until Twilight Princess comes out on the Switch.
Oh, dude.
God, for
I
that
am-
reason alone, I hope it never comes to Switch.
Oh come on, don't be a bitch like that.
But me imp Midna.
I mean both.
My short stack.
I mean, yeah, it has Midna and Wolf Blink. Like I am covered from their angle, literally. Anyway, as I was saying.
Oh, what a bitch.
The thing I've been playing for real and not for like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, by the way, alongside the Werewolf the Apocalypse, I got the 2 PS2 Terminator games for no actual reason. I was like, oh yeah, I have Terminator Resistance, and that's getting a PS5 upgrade in April.
Really good game.
So like I have the 2 fucking PS2 Terminator games because I don't fucking know. I guess I have them now.
Terminator Resistance is a better game than it has any right to be.
Oh yeah, apparently Terminator Resistance is pretty good, and
The
it's actually.
developers put a lot of love and care into it, and it shows, and it's just a shame that everyone slated it.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what happens when you're Polish. Yes, that game is also Polish.
It's also, oh, there we go.
Hey, wait a minute. Did somebody mention Midna?
I did, yes.
Yes, multiple times. Why?
Right. Why don't you tackle
Oh no, get that up. Boogie, no.
She's built to smother your face and tease you about it. A pair of sexy floating drumsticks that moan every time you press a button doesn't just accidentally appear in a mainline Zelda title. They had to know exactly what the fuck they were doing. There's no...
Thank you, Boogie.
Someone in a guild I used to be in the previous game was like really like they were in that crowd count of people who go, oh well, you can't like a short person because that's the same as liking a child, and they used to always like go on about Midna looking like a child.
Oh god.
And then we got the renders of like Midna in Hyrule Warriors, and their brain just exploded.
Oh,
listen,
Midna's ass in the Hyrule Warriors render is just.
Oh yeah, Midnight Hyrule Warriors is like a fucking, like, I don't even know how to call it. A mute. What's Grushka in English again?
A pear.
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 Pear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Midnight in that game is just a pear.
Pear-shaped, like you just want to queue up the Aku extra thick meme.
Oh, pretty much.
Extra thick.
Just. God damn.
Tito, I'm sorry if I blew out your eardrums, by the way.
Sorry for what?
Sorry if I blew out your eardrums, by the way.
No, that was actually pretty quiet. You blew my eardrums like an hour ago. Don't worry about it. I'm already deaf.
Okay. So how are you
buy
enjoying
one
the
more.
annoyance that is having to talk to every single taxi that you pass in order to flag it as a usable taxi?
I mean, I'll just do it as I go. It's not really an
I know,
annoyance.
but I still find it annoying. I don't know why you can't access this yet. I guess because you haven't unlocked management mode.
It's probably gonna be plot related, yeah. Hey, so plant.
Now, with Booth being a filthy furry that he is, I know he's going to recognize a voice coming up from someone in just a second.
Hi, Mizuki-san. Their time is up. Okay, go ahead and clean up the room. Then
Do I recognize any of these Java actresses? Oh.
front desk. The faucet's stuck. Well, just use.
I mean, am I supposed to recognize this guy or?
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's dirty. Just use a bath bomb. They're behind the sink. Make it cloudy enough, we'll notice.
Might say that he's excellent.
Hello, this is Otohime Land.
Okay, sorry. When you say
Oh,
excellent, I
not a
think
hot
of
shower.
fucking guy from Tekken.
No.
Lee.
I am
Oh,
thinking
okay.
of a tiny. I am
Didn't you have your
thinking of
period
a
2 weeks
rodent
ago?
in a hospital bed wearing a
You're missing too
baseball
much
cap
work.
that says
And
"excellent."
if your excuses are true, you should get that
Okay,
checked
dude.
out.
Now you said rodent, and I think of
It
rap.
sounds
You
like
need to
serious
tell me.
medical issue.
Okay,
But if
it's
you gotta
it's
work, how are you
William
going to
Sires.
take
It's
your old
Rigby.
dad's care, huh?
I have
Seems like
no
your life would
idea.
be
The regular
Oh.
show.
Never watched regular
I
show.
guess
The
that's
regular
No.
show, yeah.
I have literally never seen a singular episode.
You call
of
yourself a
regular show.
furry, and yet you've never watched regular show.
He's an old furry.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Actually, I've just realised that,
But come back in
speaking
as
of
soon as you
fairies, I've
feel
told a
better.
lie.
Okay.
There is
Bye.
another
That
game
you
I've
are
been
not
playing as
one?
well. Well, I'm one of those weirdos who's like on the
I tell ya,
cusp of it.
Girls these days.
Have you
Sure.
watched
You folks are
B
here about
Stars
the job
or
we
BNA
posted
yet?
on soon?
I have, yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
both
Okay,
of them.
so
Both
I
of
don't
them.
think I want to be employed
Okay.
here.
so you want
so
us?
I
You
can
want
see
us
why you're
to?
right on the
Fan of
cusp
anything I
because
just
the
heard.
BNA is what
You
broke
are
me
too,
and made me
Kasuga.
officially cave and just accept it.
Okay, so do you want us to kick you down the cliff or take you away from the edge? What do you need from us?
Hello Work practically begged me to
No,
hire
I was
me.
gonna say, I told a lie.
told
I just
me
remembered there was another
you'd be
game that I
willing to
played,
do
Crash
anything.
Bandicoot 4,
I don't care what they told you.
Oh, the
Still got
PS5 version?
principles.
Or?
the Switch version.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I hear
Not-
that's
not
surprisingly good.
It's a really good port, and Crash Bandicoot 4 just
Plenty of other
transported
jobs
me right back to my
Let's go,
childhood.
Mr.
It's a really good game, and also I deeply appreciate Pirate Toner
Oh yeah.
and Ibuki.
Quality time.
Come on,
Listen,
let's go.
Tona has been an awakening for many a man.
You
Oh,
are
we're
a
back
kid,
in the
didn't
cinema
you?
dimension.
He's
I've
speaking to
been
the
in
guy
my
from the
share
country
of
who had the
back alley
Cadbury's
cell
bunny.
plans, but this guy's got to be the worst I've ever seen.
I have
The
I have
girls
never
don't
played
deserve that
Crash,
kind of
and
treatment.
I mean, I've played Crash 1 in both versions for like 15 minutes.
I
Hey,
played
got a
Crash. It's
problem?
just not my cup of
You
tea.
better not cause any trouble here. I'll call the Yakuza. We're with the Seiryu clan, you know? The
So,
Seiryu clan? You really sure you want to
what
start
I've been
something?
playing outside of those games that I have played to
Syrian
torture
clan
you guys
territory?
with,
Well, this just got complicated.
I've been playing more Tokyo Mirage sessions.
Kasuga, we need to
Now-
start.
Are you closing in on the end of that?
I just literally, as we were here, I went
I will.
and am on 6, and that one is the
Kabadon!
final chapter in the
I'll
game.
take the job. I'll start anytime you want, boss. Huh?
Man, how sexual.
What are you doing?
Anyway,
Based on what I just heard, you got a lot of issues here, from plumbing to personnel.
okay, I need a
I've
fucking
got 16 years of
screen
direct
cap of
experience in this
Ichiban
industry.
in
I know
that
what
in
works
that
in these
post,
places.
and it
I
just
need
says
those
base.
scouts some fresh talent for you. What do you say?
Anyway,
Boss, that's pretty based.
based on what?
Oh,
Here
it's
we
this
go,
fucks
it's
again.
fan again.
Okay, time to fuck up the conservative.
Hell
And
yeah!
Back into the cutscene dimension.
So you want me to keep going or just to read the
Yeah,
subtitle?
sure. Keep going. We're listening.
Yeah. By the end of this week, I should be done with that game, hopefully. And the next thing I want to crack open is actually Yakuza 7, because I think it's been waiting long enough. But yeah, I feel like this needs a bit of a backstory. I liked Persona 5 Golden. I don't think that game is
Persona
fantastic.
5 Golden? What?
Persona 4 Golden, sorry. I don't think that game is fantastic. I think it's good.
It's pretty good,
As
yeah.
in, it's an 8 out of 10. It has some problems, but I liked it. Okay? We got that? Sure.
Yeah.
I liked 2/3 of Persona 5.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, literally, that game is about 10 hours too long.
I feel that Persona 5 is not a bad game, but
Well, damn.
coming from I'm like one of Atlas's biggest fanboys. Like I've got all the Etrian Odysseys, I've got all of Shin Megami Tensei's, I've got all of I've even got the remake of Persona 2. Well, no, it wasn't really a remake. It was the PSP launch of Persona 2, and Persona 5 just there was something missing from it.
I would give Persona 5 a 6. honestly.
I'm very thankful that Persona 5 came out because the dodges are really good. That's about it. Also, I really like Yusuke as a character, but yeah, I think he's the only party member I really like.
I honestly gave Persona 5 a 4.
Really?
You're being way harsh. Yeah, no. In case you don't know,
Okay.
it's not a uncommon opinion to be like Persona 5 actually isn't that great. Like I am finding more and more people who are like into SMT or even such as myself casually into SMT, and yeah, that game. The problems of Persona 5 are really specific. As I literally said, 2/3 of that game are good. And
I think
like
people are starting to want the grip back in Persona, aren't they?
Yeah.
I
I think it's been interesting seeing because Shin Megami Tensei has always been quite dark.
Sup?
I don't think they're gonna do what they did with Shin Megami Tensei Apocalypse. I think they've actually dodged a bullet with that one.
Yo.
Because
I think you're gonna get that grit back in 5, and I think if it does it well enough, that people will be a little more complacent with Persona being a bit more lighthearted.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even.
They've really got to push it in 5.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. Persona 5 is lighthearted, but it also goes really hard on social issues. And I mean, and it's gonna sound really fun.
Assuming you have a social link extended storyline.
Oh, you want me to talk about Futaba?
No, we don't need to talk about her incredibly alarming and concerning conclusion of her social link.
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like, yes, Futaba's social link is the prime example, but there are very, very many like other examples of why that game is really fucking stupid about its themes, because it's like it tries to do social commentary while also carding out of social commentary for the sake of a joke. Like
I was gonna say, isn't Ans the only one that actually like goes and sticks its landing?
No.
Yeah, no, because chapter 2 is about how Anne needs to undress herself to pose nude as a joke.
Also, Anna's entire social link ends with, "Oh, you're abusing the system, but you're cool."
Okay, so whose social links in Persona 5 actually stick their landings?
Here's the thing. I
like
don't think any of them are particularly great. Like
no, I mean, Ryuji's is okay, I guess.
Ryuji's is okay, but all Ryuji has to do is deal with some bullies, you know?
Okay, what about Sanjiro?
Here's the thing, the game didn't allow me to finish his social link. Because the game does this stupid thing of like, oh, you have 2 or 3 months left on the calendar, 1.5 months are gone to the story.
Yo.
Alright, so, here's a real question for you guys. Do you think they need to do away with the time restrictions in that series?
Do you know what? I think they do. Atelier Ryza did it with.
Yeah.
Did they do it?
Yes and no.
And I enjoyed Atelier Ryza 1 and 2 much more.
Yeah.
They need to stop being stupid about them.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm fine with them existing under 2 conditions. A, you get rid of the due to story, this is a lie, and you have instead of having 2 months left, you have half a month left because the story said so.
Mm-hmm.
It just skips over like a month or whatever for no reason. That's the one thing they need to get rid of. The second thing they need to get rid of, and this is something that TMS has taught me. I mean, TMS has showed me that they can do, and it's great. Okay, so you know how Persona games are heavily reliant on skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Getting items that give back your mana is extremely hard in those games. You basically need to either do social links or every day just run around the city and grab, like, because they are only in specific vending machines that you need to find.
Right.
You can't get them from any vendor.
Oh.
I wanna grind.
Yes.
And there's a timer on the grind. You go into a dungeon, and until then your mana runs out. You just need to get out. Your day is gone. The time just moves forward.
Yeah.
They
What
need
was
to
that?
get rid of that.
Which
straight
the
up.
sort of, which is weird because they fixed that in Gold and Persona 4 Golden, where you
Yes.
just talk to Teddy and you let you rest,
Yeah.
and then you went back into the dungeon.
Yeah. And Persona
No.
5 doesn't have that.
Hmm.
And that's if those two things are fixed, I am okay with the timer.
Tidu, you were gonna say something.
No, I was just laughing at the scene before about how they criticized that the guy was using a gray zone to criticize gray zones. It's really clever writing.
But yeah, it's. And when I say that 2/3 of Persona 5 are good, and this is still relevant to TMS, actually, really. There are certain elements of that game that are great, like the boss fight with God, what's the dude name? The fucking main bad guy of the game.
You mean the bald man who is also voiced by the Sujimon guy?
You mean
Yes.
you mean Senator Armstrong? Yes.
Yes. Here's the thing: his boss fight was amazing, dude. It was so good. Like,
Was it? I forgot it.
I remember. I was at Pyrkon, which is a convention in Poland, and I was visiting Illy, and I was playing Persona 5 at the time, and we just went like, you know, you want to play a bunch of Persona 5, and it's like, yeah, and we just went through one of the worst sections of the game. I'm gonna be real with you, because we went to the Akechi part. Everything about Goro Akechi's storyline in Persona 5 is the worst thing I have ever seen. That dude got cocked out of a good story.
Yeah, wasn't he supposed to have a redemption of sorts?
Oh yeah, he has like, dude, he has like an entire story arc in a cutscene.
He's technically an abuse victim, isn't he?
Yes. And that's what I mean. You learn his motivations, and then he has a mental breakdown, and then he has a redemption arc within one cutscene. Like, he got, like, the pacing is, to call the pacing of his story arc breakneck is like, it fucking breaks the sound barrier in like halfway through.
Breakneck would not be appropriate. You would say his story arc is light speed.
Pretty much, like it's barely existing.
Yeah.
And we went from that to the boss fight with the bald man, and he's like, phase 1, he is a gigantic Gundam reference with wearing Char's helmet. Phase 2, he takes off his clothes. There's a giant fucking exoskeleton on him, and he just fights you with his bare hands. Phase 3, he takes off the exoskeleton. It's just Senator Armstrong.
It's
It
Manaroshi's
literally
son.
is just Senator Armstrong.
So then, my question to you would be, and I don't know if you've played as well, Zhao, but if you want to chime in agreement, then feel free to do so. Booth, would you say that TMS is the real Persona 5?
It's 90% there.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I guess I should, like, you know, instead of doing the Persona 5 breakdown, it's shocking how many problems Persona 5 has were fixed in TMS.
And
that's actually insane.
That's kind of disgusting considering one came out before the other.
Oh yeah, it's
I
like
think
Persona 5 is like 3 years younger.
I remember correctly, just to play devil's advocate, Persona 5 was in for development much longer.
That's true.
Because that was going to be and that's kind of also like my problem with it is it was like, not to sound really hipsterish, but that was Atlas and Sega's main push to get it in the mainstream. So like the
Okay, I can get back to talking.
for a bit longer.
What did you say, Tina?
I can get back to talking now. Okay, because I've been focusing on the text.
Oh, sorry.
No, don't worry. I just wanted to say that with Persona 5, I like some of the S-Links. I like Ryuji's, I like Yusuke's, I like Kawakami's ones when it comes to her themes, not maybe how it starts and everything. But the thing is, it tries to do, social commentary, changing the world, and it's pretty hard when you are confined by Persona 3's structure of calendar and S-Links. I think it shoots itself in the foot by committing to the structure.
Can I say something?
Sure.
One of the main reasons why Persona 5 falls apart to me as changing the world and rebelling against society is because you have a popularity meter.
Yeah, because society has to accept that you change it.
Yes, and it's like, fuck off, guys. Like, holy shit. It's like, oh man, people don't like us anymore. Maybe we're doing a bad job changing society. It's like, no, that's how it goes. Like, what, you think people like Black Lives Matter? I guess you haven't been to Twitter. And it's like, one of the many problems. It's like, actually, I feel like Futaba's S-Link is good for half of it. Because here's the thing, I love Futaba's story arc as a personal character. Trying to integrate her back into not even society, but just teach her how to leave her room and help her break her anxiety and all that is something that actually kind of strikes me on, as someone who was very antisocial for most of their lives. Like, it kind of touches a nerve, and it's like, oh yeah, it's a really nice thing, like just taking care of this girl who clearly wants to be, better than she is, but has major issues with doing so. And then the problems kick in.
Yes, there we go. So that's what I was waiting for you to get to, is that it really is a bummer that that storyline is as well written as it is and then gets completely fucking undermined by the hand-waving of the abuse of non-player characters that shows up later on in the narrative.
I mean, should I straight up said what the problem is? Should I just call it by the name?
Like, Persona 5 is gonna be 4 years old in a couple of months. At this point, if you haven't played it yet, it's not our fault. You should have done so by now.
So whoever wrote that thing, I would honestly go through their room, because this is some hardcore pedophilia apologizing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm usually not that guy who goes like, oh yeah, I would be fucking that person is sus because I don't know, they like lollies or not. But like, no, that whoever wrote that is like a hardcore pedophile apologist. Just send the police to their house just in case, man.
Maybe they have a volume of maybe they have a volume of Ronin Cash in their house. That's a bird flag.
That's a bad sign.
Sorry, we're full right now.
So yeah. Like,
what's that? They have the entire. They have a full collection of Is the Order a Rabbit figurines stacked in their bookshelf from head to toe. Oh man.
Yeah. So as I was saying,
I would like to throw on a little disclaimer to that. I am not saying that anybody who enjoys Is the Order a Rabbit is a pedophile, but man, does that particular series give off some really, really strong weird vibes.
Sir, we have made a full search of your house. We are worried by the fact that there is a GameCube with a copy of Melee in it. I'm sorry, it's such low-hanging fruit, but it had to be done.
We noticed on Twitter that you still follow Cinepie. Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Sir, you should probably not wear this Game Grumps t-shirt.
Oh shit, it's Papa Nier.
Actually,
Oh,
you
no,
need
it
to
isn't.
backpedal on that one because it's looking like...
it's been found out that was actually bogus.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll be real. No, seriously, I'll be real. I just I don't watch Game Grumps. I didn't care about Game Grumps like
No, I'm in the
almost at
same
all.
camp.
And I just last time I checked, it was like here's video evidence of the guy doing things to a child, and I was like, okay, I guess it's pretty conclusive then.
Yeah, it turned out it wasn't really evidence at all.
Yeah,
if
because
anything.
it turned out that the video was recorded when she was 22.
Yeah.
Okay, so sir, it's okay to wear this Game Grumps T-shirt. We still gotta talk about.
The other things. I mean, real talk though, like I was a fan of Game Grumps. I kind of like dropped off because I just don't like Aaron Hansen as a person.
Well, yeah, who does actually like him?
I mean,
Like,
at this point, who the fuck even likes him?
who the fuck? Yeah, it's just I used to be okay with him, but then like you just say shit, and then I heard about the thing about how like when he was going to visit someone, he said he had to scream the N-bomb to get out with him, and it's like, dude. I've got really bad ADHD. I know loads of friends who are neurodivergent, and none of them have ever had to have that urge.
Yeah, it's like
you're just a fucking asshole.
If you feel like you need to scream the N-word to get something out of your system, yeah, we have specialists to deal with that. It's called a psychiatrist.
When you're potentially a bigger racist than JonTron, you've got a problem.
Yes.
And yeah, so when those allegations came out, like I didn't really, not gonna lie, I was. What's the word?
I didn't bandwagon. I just pointed and laughed.
I was a little bit disappointed because like I looked up to Dan because Dan is like an example of it. Because like I've grown up all my life the whole idea of like if you don't make it big when you're 20, you've completely failed. And then like I heard of like Dan and then Ninja's Exploit, and Dan did that in like his late 30s and things like that, and I thought, shit, man, there's hope for us yet. So like I kind of looked up him in a way. I'm not gonna say it's not highlighted, but I did look up him in a way, and like kind of like if he can do it, then maybe I can do it kind of thing. And then hearing the whole, all right, you might have groomed someone, was like, oh man, that feels bad.
Yeah,
well, here's my response to that, is that don't look to those guys. Instead, look at Mandalore, look at Internet Historian. God, who else am I thinking of? Look at Joseph Anderson. And I'm sure there's somebody out there who's in their 40s or 50s that is making it big online.
Oh, yeah.
That we can say, no, it's possible to pull it off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole different can of worms. It's like, we can talk like for hours about how, oh yeah, pulling it off is basically a gamble because, I know like the Gigaboost podcast is like, yeah, they aren't exactly big, but like they are my favorite podcast, and like
yeah, they aren't big, but they have their retention. They aren't pissing off their fans. They're not going anywhere, and you know what? Good for them. I'm glad they've managed to find their nest egg of sorts.
Yeah. So
how did we go from pedophilia to podcasts? I'm confused.
I mean, to be fair, there's some overlap, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, back to TMS, I guess. Just one last thing on Game Grumps. It's like, yeah, I don't think I jumped on any bandwagon. I was just like, oh man, I feel the literal tweet I've made was, oh man, must be fun to be a Game Grumps fan now. And that's all I said.
I retweeted and liked John's tweet that he made about Sonic 06.
I mean, to be fair, that tweet was so funny.
That was a banger.
It literally kind of reads as, man, I might be a racist, but at least I'm not a pedophile.
Yeah.
And this is where we'll close on it, because I feel like this is a good place to say it. Just because we are saying that, the amount of people who wanted to push that angle of, if you're saying that means you're approving of JonTron's issues with potentially being a low-key supremacist and or bigot. It's like, yeah, he's got that problem. But when you look at him in comparison to how bad or overt some others can be, at least he's actually seemingly made an effort to isolate it to his fucking, I guess, like, occasional Twitter shit posting, and he doesn't make it bleed over into his content.
I mean,
And-
whatever. I mean, I just jumped off of JonTron so many years ago. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Right.
Yeah, same.
His newer videos are hit and miss.
Does he even do video games at this point, or does he just find fucking
it's
weird commercials?
like really random
the
stuff
latter.
that he does.
His one video about that reality show about kids was particularly good and informative.
Yeah, that one was good. I remember that.
The
Especially,
Surviving Edge one is alright, but I keep thinking back about the Red Letter Media, the best, the worst one, which will always be the best one of that video.
Which one?
Surviving Edged Weapons.
Oh yeah, I actually haven't watched that one yet. You said that was a pretty good one.
It's a good one, but the problem is, though, if you've seen like the best of the worst from Red Letter Media with that one on it, like nothing's ever gonna top that.
Nothing's gonna top Jack, not Jack, Mike and Jay and Rich and Jack having the sorry, not Jack. God, who's the hippie with the guitar? I forget his name.
Josh.
Josh, yes. I'd say that actually being a mild fan of his. I think people who shit on him for being awkward are real scumbags, just to put it out there.
I don't care how
Fuck people who shit on Josh for being kind of awkward, and fuck people who shit on Jack for being an alcoholic, because that's really scummy.
That's a good point.
Yeah, like,
Jack
and that reminds me, every time somebody makes a joke about Itagaki, it's like,
yeah.
Like, hey, isn't it funny that the man has a not terminal, but like has a what's the word for something lasting your entire life?
Terminal.
No, a terminal means that you're gonna die from it.
lifelong disease. A chronic also.
He has a chronic skin condition that makes him, you know, quote unquote, look like an oatmeal cookie. Is it funny that he has a medical condition? What a great joke I just made. And the second thing is like, hey, he also fucking sexually assaulted the secretary, and he's a scumbag. It's like, you know that they went to court and everyone around everyone proved, like, it was proven that the secretary made all that stuff up, and he didn't do anything, right?
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, apparently, as far as I know, apparently it was okay that, like, he didn't do anything. You know,
definitely shady about this place.
he just everyone remembered that he sexually assaulted the secretary, proven that he did it.
It's kind of disappointing then to hear the CSB boys continuing to push that as a recurring joke then.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be right back. You guys keep talking. I need to pee.
Now, you were saying something about Jack Packard.
So yeah, I was just saying, like, you know, I've noticed like a lot of people like tend to hate on Jack and Josh.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? The episodes where it's just them two, or
hold on,
just
just a second.
or when they're with Rich and things like that, are probably like some of the best episodes because they seem to be, you know, like they're very clued in on that stuff. I know that they're all film students, but like Jock and Josh especially have like really good insight into a lot of stuff.
I apologize. I'm gonna have to ask you to repeat all that because my fucking neighbors who have a minivan that over the past entire month has continued to have its alarm go off at random, just had it go off again because they still haven't bothered to get it repaired. Could you please repeat what you just said?
I was just saying, I noticed that like Jack and Josh seem to get like a lot of hate, and it's like I think it's really because it's basically because they're not Rich Evans and they're not Mike and they're not Jay, which is really scummy because actually when you've got the episodes where it's like review when it's just them, or if it's any combination of them and Jay, Rich, and they're always like the most incisive. They've always got like the more.
Josh's commentary on UHF I find absolutely enthralling.
Oh, this guy is an evolution of this one. Okay.
The same can be said for God, I forget what Jack was on review for. I can't remember. I know I liked Josh talking.
Predator, I think he was on for Blade.
Yes, that's it. His commentary on Blade is great too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really getting sick of it, and I'm getting sick of it from the perspective of if I know they have thick enough skin that it's never going to happen, but if we have another what's her name situation come up where a person on the RLM just walks away because they're tired of it, I'm going to be fucking angry.
Yeah, no, I think they're here wrong with it. Sarah who left.
I don't remember her name, and I really am bothered.
Why is this guy black? Why does he have red glowing eyes? What the fuck?
In that one Christmas episode, The Best of the Worst, where they review the Christmas Holiday 2.
Yeah.
Vacation 2.
Yeah.
And the Halloween episode where they look at the item and Bloodlock.
Her commentary of the absolute bewilderment she has over Shoji Tabuchi, I think, is probably one of the better segments in a Wheel of the Worst. Like her just kind of commenting that she kind of just goes into this whole thing where she's just fascinated to it by the point where she was actually genuinely entertained. It is. You know, you want different perceptions and perspectives. You want as many angles as you can get, and
yeah,
I think the fact that we've lost her from Best of the Worst is a bad thing.
It's a big loss.
I'm sorry, who did we lose?
I what I assume was a friend of Mike's.
Okay.
Mute is asking who did we lose. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the side quest. Shut up, Olio.
Yeah. No, this is a good side quest.
Yep.
Huh? What nonsense you speaking?
Would you tell me how to get to the station?
Especially because of the new character that's about to show up.
Shit, it's English.
Oh shit. I'll make something up.
Yes.
Sorry,
right choice.
My English no good.
Whoa, what?
I said sorry. My English no good.
God bless you, Kaiji Tang.
Looks like someone needs to brush up on their English.
Oh, hi again, Johnny Bosch.
I was gonna say, is that fucking Johnny on Bosch again?
Go straight and turn right. Go, go, go. Go your way. And believe in yourself.
That's by your stranger.
You are welcome. Not bad, huh? Guess that English certificate really paid off.
Oh, fuck off.
Is it me, or is he doing the Adachi voice?
Asian accent.
What can I say? If you can't
Or
handle English
Japanese,
level,
sorry.
how do you expect to survive the effects
That
of
sounds like
globalization?
the voice he did for Adachi in Persona 4.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm saying you need an
He
international
sounds like
mindset.
he sounds like he
Ever
wants
wanted
to
work
commit some more
overseas,
so
broaden
because he
your
can cock.
horizons? To do that, you need to study. So I started going here.
I still love that parallel that they actually did with
Is this a school?
I don't know if they did it like
Oh,
the
in a
Japanese version of
bar
Persona 4, but the English
location.
version, how Yu is played by Johnny Young Bosch,
Been going
and then
here a
Adachi is, so
while
like they
now.
kind of parallel each
Guess
other.
how many certs I've read?
I love Yu Narukami is my favorite protagonist because of the animation.
I was gonna say the fact that they have JYB in the entirety of the dub of the animation is fantastic. At least they got him.
Yeah, I mean they got everyone from the game. I think the only actor that had
Chie,
to change is Chie.
Yeah, Chie.
They swap them around for a couple episodes for certain characters, but for the most part, everybody stays consistent.
I mean, You do want to develop
And you
your
know, they had to
personality,
change Troy
don't you?
Baker for Matt Mercer at some point, though for all intents and purposes they are the same person, so who cares?
Well, for as trash as it is art-wise, and for as bad as it is narrative, they did fortunately manage to get everybody for the animation for P5. So,
this is a vocation.
yay, I guess.
First time being in one.
Yep.
So,
it's one of the best
anyway,
in the
you want me to
industry, too.
continue my TMS story?
Anyway.
Yeah, sure. You didn't
desks right
technically
over
finish
here.
that, I think.
Yeah, we got sidetracked, so...
So who did lose?
Here's a list of things that TMS does better than Persona 5, despite being like 3 years older. When your protagonist dies, the game isn't over. When you leave a dungeon because your mana ran out, you can just return to the dungeon. SP revive like mana recovery items are available in every single fucking vendor, so they're not a problem.
Boo, that's bad.
Your starting persona, quote unquote, doesn't become useless 5 hours into the game.
Yay!
Having SP recovery items is a mistake. No.
I mean, fuck you. I like to play games and have fun.
No, never.
What
Like
else
the
is there?
biggest part of the dungeons even being challenging in SMT is the fact you need to manage your MP. Like, come on.
The game has no crippling story problems that are weird tonal dissonance with everything else in the game, at least so
Yay!
Actually, the combat in TMS is way funnier and way better than the combat in Persona 5, but that's, you know...
funnier. Did you mean funner?
Yeah, kinda, yes and no, because here's the thing about the combat in TMS. The game relies on sessions, which is, okay, so it has the Persona thing of you attacked that enemy with its weakness, and that gives you an extra move, right? So, how it works in TMS is you attack an enemy with their weakness, and every single one of your characters in your team attacks them consecutively to create something called a session. Here's how it works. That's how it works in the beginning. Later on, you get skills that allow characters that are not in your current team, but on the side team, attack as well in sessions, and even some NPCs. So we go from 3 combo attacks to 18 combo attacks.
That makes me think a lot of Mechanicamia's combat system.
And that's super funny because you basically clear entire encounters in one fucking move. But yeah, it's man, this is literally a fucking...
Alright, I'm gonna help T cheat at this because I did this
No,
for
fuck
myself.
it. What's the name of the track and field event in which at least push metal...
Shot put.
Shut the fuck up and almost as far as... Yeah, shot put. What is the name of the racing technique in which a vehicle rounds curve by skinning the...
Come on, you don't even need to read this.
Yeah, I do.
Deja vu.
Baseball is a team sport in which competing sport, blah blah blah. What which is that type of breaking ball? Okay, I know this one. Change up? No, volley. Golf place on the course. Which is the term for the house? Your 3 strokes.
It's not the opposite one. It's the weird. It's the less common one.
Condor?
No, albatross.
Skiing is a sport in which skiers. What are these called? Poles? Okay.
So you passed it for sure.
Yay.
You did also get a different question than I did, so there's clearly multiples that they pull from.
My dick is so big.
Amazing. Amazing.
Nicely done.
So
it's 4 out of 5. Yeah, albatross.
So yeah, what I wanted to say is that like TMS does so many things that Persona 5 should have done in order to kinda improve the formula, but they just didn't.
And it's a bummer thinking about the fact that TMS is apparently not sold well enough to merit a sequel.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to say, Void, I played so many Layton games and trivia games. Do not help me. My pride is insulted.
I will do it just to annoy you, Ben.
Oh.
Insult him further.
I'm so glad to hear that. Each program here is dedicated to helping you become the person you've
So yeah,
always wanted
outside
to
of that, I've been playing the usual
would you be
stuff,
interested in
Warframe
filling
grinding,
It's free to
fun,
enroll, of course.
and
you only have to pay per class.
I watched more Beast Wars, which is an amazing show. Okay, can I actually like non-jokingly talk about Beast Wars for a second?
No.
Major point.
Okay.
I'm curious which aspects of my
Well, that's that.
fine-tune. Might as well find out, right?
If we're gonna be talking about shit we've been watching as of late, I am almost so I've been needing shit to listen to while I'm at work. I have
Sure.
air quotes around watched because I'm just listening to it in the background. I rewatched Death Note.
Oh.
Okay, does it hold up?
Yes, it actually does, and I think people unfairly shit on the Nier and Mellow arc. It's nothing to write home about, but I still think it is distinct enough to merit its existence.
The issue is that Obata wanted to have, it has to be 104 chapters because it's symbolic and it's like 20 chapters too long.
Yeah, I wanted to say that here's my take. I have no. I mean, Death Note is a fucking anime from 15 years ago.
There's about an episode or two in that anime that could be cut out, and it would probably be a tighter experience.
So, Death Note is an anime from 15 years ago. I'm not. Spoilers, fuck all y'all. After L dies, and people are like, oh man, now the anime is so bad, why would you even watch it? It's like, everything after L's death is way better than the fucking Light White Zone memory arc.
I mean, the end of that arc is Kino, but yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, everything about the Light White Zone memory, that this plan is stupid, and it's really bad, but it kinda worked out in the end, so who can say if it's worthless?
Yeah. Also, when it comes to Death Note, any mention of Death Note makes me feel old because I watched it ongoing.
Oh man, that must have, well, I mean, I watched the English dub as it aired, so that was an experience.
I watched fan subs ongoing.
Okay.
Hi there.
I'm not sure I'm gonna pass, man.
You don't say.
I think probably my biggest criticism of the Nier and Mellow arc is going to be that Mikami doesn't get enough screen time.
For real?
Yeah.
I think he's a really strong character, and I think there's a good bit more of character study we did not get out of him that they try and cram into that last episode. Because I think if they had given the tell of Mikami having fucked up and cost Light his victory, then that would have made that moment an even bigger payoff for people, because you could go back and be like, they telegraphed it without being too overt about it.
Oh. Well, one more example.
This is literally a fucking Persona.
Underworld study. What?
This exam will focus on darker parts of society. Yeah, let's. Oh.
Oh, you can't afford it.
50k.
Either you're broke.
Okay.
Go be homeless somewhere.
This is one thing I will go ahead and spoil. You will start making a lot more money in Chapter 5.
Okay.
So that's why you almost want to power through Chapter 3 and 4 and get them over.
$500 fucking dollars for a vocational training. Are you mad?
I'm currently sitting on like 80,000 yen at this point, and I don't really have to grind that much anymore. I get about 1,000 yen per battle now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, $50.
I just wanted
$5. Can you believe this? 50 cents.
There's a really interesting piece of trivia I have learned about Beast Wars while watching it. It's apparently they didn't know they were gonna have a next season at the time each season ended, right?
Yeah, I think that was a big thing that always comes up in that discussion.
Yeah, so
like with Korra.
It's so fucking funny because season 1 ends on Optimus dying, quote unquote. I mean, spoiler, Optimus is back, it's Optimus. Season 1 ends on Optimus dying, and it just says the end question mark, and that's it. Like there's nothing, like no story gets resolved, there is nothing. Optimus is just dead, and the idea that they thought that, yeah, we don't know if we will get a second season, so this might be the end, and this was their ending, is hilarious. If this show ended on this, it would be like legendary bad. And yeah, other than that, season 2 starts off strong.
Hey, dude,
the funniest thing about season 2 is that every single Predacon either left or is dead, so Megatron is just left with Waspinator and Inferno, the two biggest morons he had on his team. He's just doomed.
Oh, hey, 2K.
And then we'll get to, what was it after Beast Wars? It was Beast Machines.
There's Beast Machines, and there's literally an anime Beast Wars 2. And both of them are apparently super bad.
Yeah, Beast Machines was really bad.
You want to talk about something that was unexpectedly good? Supposedly, Pacific Rim: The Black might have salvaged that series. What the fuck just happened there?
Adachi did a backflip is what he did. I mean, here's the thing, I am almost reluctant to watch that because I don't fucking wanna watch an anime that's set in the Pacific Rim universe about two fucking kids.
Right. And that's why I'm also hesitant, but at the same time, it's Studio Sans again. They're one of the best who handle CG aside from Studio Orange.
To be honest, I am extremely looking forward to whatever the anime is called, that Keanu Reeves fucking autobiography.
I guess I'm not really that excited for it because, whatever. Cool, I guess.
Oh yeah, that anime is literally called Berserk.
Well, what have you been doing not video game wise, Zal?
Not video game wise, work. So much work, oh my god. But if we're gonna talk about anime, I just finished watching Akudama Drive.
How'd you like that?
I actually really liked it. I thought it was going to be one of these ones where it was just going to be like all style and no substance because it was a really flashy show, and then it just hit you with the plot, and then Swindler became probably one of my favourite anime protagonists for this season.
I'm gonna look
this really up.
Before, but I've never.
Jesus Christ, actually difficult.
Wait, I heard of that before. Oh, it's the Danganronpa people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently the Japanese don't watch subversion because apparently the Japanese broadcast one had a heavy.
Wait, that's it?
Issue. Oh, you're dead.
Oh,
yeah, you didn't know, Tito?
No.
I'm sorry, mute Persona rules. Fuck you.
No, not Persona rules. Dragon Quest rules. You lose half your money.
Shin Megami Tensei rules. Well, that sucks. They were way higher level than me. What the fuck?
Hey, better you lose all your money than your fucking progress.
Oh yeah, speaking of Dragon Quest, I have made a deal with the devil. And by the devil, I mean something false, because the devil has mercy.
You mean your girlfriend?
Yes. So, guess what I have to play on stream, and it's gonna be my next game to play on stream after I finish Bioshock Infinite. After I finished Final Fantasy X-2, in order to get Dragon Quest XI on the Switch.
I'm afraid to ask.
You need to reel it in on all the video games you play. I thought I was bad about how much I'm trying to juggle, but
I mean, to be honest, I consider games completely separate because I just do them. I mean, that guy got fucked.
Tech.
I'm, like me playing FF10 too. oh yeah, I'm streaming however much I need, I can, and then I'm just like, you know, getting 5 levels off screen and that's it. But yeah, anyway, guess what the fuck I am set to play after FF10
King of the Limbo?
What did you say?
King of the Limbo.
It wasn't it Limbo of the Lost?
Oh yeah, that's right. That King of the Limbo was the final song. It's stuck in my head. But yes.
No, I don't think I can even buy that game, and it never has a so getting it to run on a PC is gonna be nightmarish. But no, Val?
Quest Joker?
Can you repeat again? Man, why is this game so good?
Dragon Quest Monsters Joker?
I have no idea what that is.
That's the Dragon Quest Monsters sequel. Do you not know that there's a Pokemon-esque spin-off for Dragon?
Wait, what? Why does the Twitch chat say we disconnected? What?
I mean, I am still clearly connected.
Alright, okay. Maybe it's just my phone then. Huh.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're still live on Twitch.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Anyway.
So then I'll just say, Mikołaj asked if has anyone ever seen Memories from '95?
No.
The anime film?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think I have.
I haven't, no.
Alright.
I've seen adverts for it.
Yeah, same. I've seen the cover of it.
A trip to Pound Town.
To answer your question, Null, I am aware that there are many more Dragon Quest spin-offs than I can possibly count, but at the same time I have literally never played a Dragon Quest game for more than half an hour in my life, so,
why?
You know...
Because they suck.
I guarantee.
Okay.
Because I live in fucking Poland and Nintendo was not a thing in this country before 2017.
Say that a couple more times because I'm gonna keep forgetting.
Yes. So, no, it's not Dragon Quest. Now, no, you guess.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What hints do I have?
It's a bad video game.
Okay, bad video game. We're gonna be playing it next. How long ago did it come out?
It's a PS3 game.
Oh, right. It's Koichi Adachi.
Duke Nukem Forever?
I'm kinda near Ohio.
Honestly, surprisingly close. Closest out of all of them. No. You wanna try again? When? You're good.
Oh wow, seriously? You're gonna be playing Haze?
Yes.
Don't you mean?
Why?
Don't you mean piss?
I mean the shit according to Cornman.
What bet did you lose that you have to play Haze now?
No, his girlfriend makes him play bad games every time, and he sucks it up.
Oh, okay.
She
listen,
takes sadistic joy out of this, and he says it's worth it because he gets good games for free. I don't think it's worth it.
Really?
I mean, listen, dude. I think it was super worth it to get AI the Somnium files for playing Bioshock Infinite, considering that game wasn't even that bad. It's just written by a moron.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Is that fucking Gary? What's his name from Kiwami?
Yes, it is. What the? Gary Buster Holmes, baby.
Are you Adaki-sama? Yeah, that's me.
Team of Black Hijinks. Yeah!
Pound mates!
Pound mates? Is that a sex shop?
No. Pound mates sends people to help you fight.
Help us fight?
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Gary Buster is a fucking boss fight in Yakuza 1 and Yakuza 2. He's the strongest guy in the underground hobo arena.
Yeah, and he doesn't speak Japanese very well. He gets better across the games.
Oh, he gets way better in Yakuza 2 to the point. Yakuza 2 to the point it's like literally bot point. Oh man, your Japanese is way better. Yes, thank you, Kiryu.
Yeah, but it's still like, yeah, but it said euthanasia, not youth in Asia, Gary.
Anyway, yeah, the deal is I play a bad quest and I get a good video game. And now, granted, some of the video games I play turn out to be pretty good. Like, man, I had so much fun in Lords of Shadow 2. I'm surprised how good that game is.
That game gets shut on a lot, and I don't think it's fair. It wasn't great, but
here's the thing. Okay, fucking Lords of Shadow talk again. Whatever. Here's the thing. Lords of Shadow 1 is a bad video game that's way longer than it should be, has bad combat, and a stupid story.
I don't know that I agree on the stupid story comment, but okay.
I mean, I don't think that story was good, but you know, I forget the specific details of it because honestly, that came from my mind.
I like the angle of it being the origin story for Dracula, so.
That was
that's not the bad part, though.
Oh, you're talking about all the other shit. Well, I'm speaking in the context of if you strip away the really, really bad stuff, it's far better than it gets credit for. But the problem is that people who talk about it being a bad game narrative-wise are they completely avoid what little of it is good.
I mean, and here's the thing, Lords of Shadow 2 improves that game gameplay-wise in every single capacity. It's half the length so they don't have to make up stupid fucking filler levels about a fucking chupacabra stealing your powers for the nth time because Gabriel Belmont is apparently a moron. And also, the combat is good now.
And also you don't run around in Baba Yaga's bloody music box.
Yes, that level.
You don't know why that probably did
Man,
not do
I wish I had that option available like before when I was fighting the Chinese guys. Oh well.
I mean, now you can summon fucking
oh boy,
or whatever.
Here we go.
I'm saying hand over the baby.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, how bad does it get?
We'll see.
It's good, but it's bad.
Good, but yeah, no.
I don't wanna.
No. I actually don't.
I know where this is. Oh no.
Is this going to be about white powders?
I don't know what the hell's going on.
No.
Listen, Mute, have you ever played
Yakuza 2?
Kiwami 2?
I played Yakuza 2 and that quest is still there, yes.
Yes, so you know where this is going.
Actually, guys, it is getting really late for me, so I might have to drop off. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
I had stated that you would have to tap out around 7ish. So.
Yeah. No, I've been a bit little later than I should be.
No, it's fine. Thank you for dropping by. We'll see you next week, I assume.
Yeah, I should be free next Wednesday.
And like I said, if you have to drop out early, that's perfectly fine because we do have the VODs up. They will go up on YouTube if you want to catch up with it, so you know where we are. But we will see you next week, Sal.
See ya.
Yeah, take care, man.
Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, that was nice. Honestly, I think I'll finish this side quest and this will be it as well. We've been at it for 3 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've been going longer than I was expecting.
I mean, I'm just having fun. You guys are talking in the you guys are talking in the background. I'm not paying any attention, so I'm focusing on the story. It's good.
Yeah. Well, this is what was the statement? Who was it? You or Booth that said we're just knockoff best friends?
I mean, it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I am perfectly fine with us being dollar store best friends because.
Well, I think you're overselling us. They at least talked about the game on the screen, unlike this entire stream.
No, they didn't. What the fuck are you talking?
We barely talked about this game.
The best friends didn't talk about the game on screen. What the fuck are you talking about, Mute?
Yeah, what do you mean? Well, we're not here to talk about the video game. We're here to make this an overglorified podcast. But no, we don't have a lot to say about it because it's a good game. Go play it for yourself, and we'll make sure to pay attention to the really good parts.
Yeah, go ahead of me, and then when I catch up, be like, oh yeah, I remember that, and be expectant, and spamming camels in the chat.
We're playing Yakuza on stream, so you can check it out if you want to, because all of us were going to play it eventually, and because one of us has more self-control than the other.
Yeah, the junkie has the most self-control out of the three here. That's kind of sad.
Yes, then we're gonna do that again. I see.
Wait, why am I the junkie?
No, I am the junkie.
Okay, because I haven't even started this game yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I have self-control.
I mean, do you? Considering how often some topics are brought up here, do you?
If I wasn't
listen,
be playing some Minecraft with my friend tonight, I would probably be playing this right after we end the stream tonight.
I mean, listen, mute, listen.
I am listening. I am mute, not deaf. Da 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 da.
We are
divorce her.
We are dollar store best friends with additional parasocial relationships, says Mikola.
Yep.
I mean, listen. If you think that the best friends talked about the game on screen the whole time, I think you forget how they have summarized the entirety. Fucking what was it called? What's the movie called? Face Off? Yeah, Face Off. I think you forget how they have summarized the entirety of Face Off during their stream of Yakuza 4.
That's true.
I did not watch their stream of Yakuza 4.
I mean,
so
sorry, their LP.
Well, no, I mean, no, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that we're par for the course when it comes to replicating that experience with Like a Dragon, then that's great to hear. And not that I am about to go from the angle of everybody should be watching us because we're giving people something they don't normally get. But supposedly this whole thing of like international co-streaming that we're managing to pull off is not a super common thing that is on Twitch.
Oh yeah, you guys want to hear about Poland?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, and more importantly, just this whole idea that this couch streaming internationally is not a common thing. Like, there's people who are playing the games together and running their own separate streams that you can, you know, peek in and out of. But this actual thing where we're sitting down and watching someone play through the game just isn't that common, at least in the context of people being across the planet while they're doing it.
And also, like, I just wanted to say that, yeah, certain things pop up often because guess what, Mute?
Okay.
We stream like on Monday and fucking Wednesday. Like, not many things are gonna change between those 2 days in my life.
That's true.
Other than, you know, oh yeah, on Monday I said I was gonna buy Werewolf the Apocalypse. On Wednesday, I'm like, I bought Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Well, I mean, I went and I fiddled with my pitch car box on last night before I went to bed, and then I went to the game shop today and bought 2 expansions for it.
Yeah. Also, thoughts of on FF7. Fantastic video game. Go play it. It's great. Nomura is the kinoest motherfucker on the planet. I can't believe he did some of that shit.
I am also going to say the same thing, but reword it as the statements that Final Fantasy VII Remake is Kingdom Hearts if it was making more sense and was pulling it off with more emotional and melodramatic success.
It's Kingdom Hearts for straight people, is what you're saying.
Yes, it's Kingdom Hearts for straight people.
Yeah, because Cloud is cross-dressing with 2 extreme
Look.
that are clearly into one another.
It's clearly not gay.
I was gonna say, what is your guys' attitude concerning spoilers for Remake and discussing where we think it goes?
I have finished that game. I'm gonna finish it.
T-do?
I don't care. I haven't played it, but I don't care. I don't
If
care.
they are going the angle that a lot of people wanted Kingdom Hearts 3 to go, with the big dramatic sacrifice of an ending, they're setting things up quite perfectly for that with Remake, where in order to quote-unquote break this cycle, it's going to have to end with Cloud being the one that breaks it. And they're essentially using this Remake storyline as one last hurrah for this universe. Then yeah, I think Nomura might pull off one of the most keynote pieces of closure for a video game series that's ever existed.
I mean, Dude, the moment I've learned that one of the forms of the final boss is the three main bad guys from Advent Children, I shed my pants.
Yeah, I'm not a diehard. Oh no, Mikolai is still playing the game.
I mean, he didn't say anything specific, so.
No, I mean when I said it's one of the three four that like it's one. Man, when I said that one of the forms of the final
Alright,
boss
let's just
is the guys from Advent Children, I mean you're gonna fucking see when you get there, man.
Yeah, without going into specifics, the way that things are set up, if Nomura pulls this off successfully, he is going to have done something nobody else in the industry has managed.
Also, one thing in which Nomura cowered it, which like I don't even think he cowered it out. I just think he, straight up was like, yeah, we can cut this part. I don't think we needed this. But I'm like, man, wouldn't it be funny if we got an HD re-edition from the get that dog to fuck Arif scene?
I can't imagine he is.
And then managing to subvert it and go a different angle with it. That was pretty good. I'm very much in the camp of he knows what he's doing.
Oh, he knows extremely well what he's doing. Nomura always knew what he's doing.
I just want to say I really hope he sticks the landing because I don't think he did it with Kingdom Hearts 3. But the caveat of that is I think that is going on as long as it is because Square Enix wants to keep making money. I think the attitude with Remake being the start of the end of compilation of Final Fantasy VII is that they're going to make him finish it and it's going to be over and done with.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy will finish when Gact comes back.
So, Mikola, I will go ahead and tell you, you definitely want to, either through a Wikipedia dive or a video essay summary, you do want to go back and consume the previous compilation content.
Compilation, okay. I want to say, FF7 is on PC and it has a fun translation that is better, so...
Right.
Oh no, Mute, you don't know.
No, I know compilation stuff. I know Dirge of Cerberus. I mean, just FF7.
No, but like, it's actually understanding everything that Remake is going for actually requires you to watch Advent Children and
you have to watch
FF7, Crisis Core, and...
I know, but Mikolai said he only played 15, so I'm saying he should also play the original 7. That's it.
Yes,
oh yeah, definitely.
7. You should... I would definitely say Clems's video analysis of Crisis Core is a good place to go to for that. I don't know about Dirge of Cerberus, though. I don't know if his review...
Clems did a video on Dirge of Cerberus. That game has barely...
You would say that's an acceptable supplement for it?
I mean, everything is an acceptable supplement for
right.
That game is like a thing.
There's some people who argue that you should play through Crisis Core, and the same majority seem to say, no, don't.
Okay, no.
But it might be true.
You should play through Crisis Core, never play Crisis Core.
Yeah, exactly.
Lots of crooked business.
Here's fucking... Oh god, I literally played Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core to beat FF7.
I'm so sorry.
I think I know what happened.
I mean, I say that jokingly, though, for Crisis Core, because even if it's got its problems, I, at least from a mechanical analysis point, can appreciate what the combat was trying to go for. I do not have any interest in trying it firsthand, because I know I would get frustrated with it.
Crisis Core is like...
So cruel.
Anyway, Dirge of Cerberus is a mediocre third-person shooter unless you're playing the original Japanese version. Then it's a bad first-person shooter. It has a pretty Kino fucking ending though, so I guess that's cool.
I'm just waiting for the Gact Crisis part.
Yes. When you fucking turn Devil Trigger and Gact starts playing, that's pretty cool.
Gact is probably coming back, unfortunately.
I mean, no, fortunately, because nothing showed for his return.
I mean, it is entertaining, but at the same time, I'm talking about it from the legal nightmare angle. And my attitude is, Jesus Christ, I hope they made enough of an airtight contract this time that it's not gonna fuck things over again like it did for Crisis Core.
Yeah, and like Crisis Core is like, that game is not available digitally, and I'm not gonna tell you to get a PSP game right now to fucking, play it, because that's
And it's not like
nightmarish.
we're going to advise on here that emulation is a perfectly acceptable alternative to vaporware-esque media that is a royal pain in the ass to acquire. So
Yeah.
that's why we're
Also,
saying-
we don't advise that in the face of Jim Ryan trying to get the PlayStation Portable PSN store. Just putting it out there. But
It's
like,
an absolutely unacceptable venue of media acquisition to go down, and we by no means whatsoever advocate for such a thing. Media has to stay gone and dead forever. Accept it, just consume product.
yes. So, but yeah, it's like Crisis Core is like a fucking 20-hour long game that should have been 5 hours. That's what I'm gonna say.
That sounds about right.
Sort of buddies with that guy Kambe over at Hello Work.
But yeah, like, you know what was the funniest thing about FF7 Remake to me?
What?
We can save Nanoha's father.
Okay, so I was watching Jim Sterling's Game of the Year video, right?
I'm so
And-
sorry.
Yes, I am sorry for myself as well. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, so she went into like, oh yeah, FF7
there's a
Remake
cafe.
is a fantastic video game and blah 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 blah. And the ending was like, unless Nomura does a Kingdom Hearts on this game and puts in some of his Kingdom Hearts bullshit, and then this will retroactively be garbage. I'm like, man, how did you enjoy fighting? How did you enjoy fighting the Sephiroth remnants at the end of that game?
Yeah.
I would tap out if actual Kingdom Hearts shit showed up in remake.
But it is in the remake.
But it yes, but it also isn't. Let's be real, is what I'm getting at.
Sup?
No, I literally said you fight the Sephiroth remnants, and
Yeah.
most people haven't
No,
noticed that.
I'm saying if actual Kingdom Hearts shit shows up.
Oh no, I'm not saying that Sora should show up, but what Jim
I am
Sterling
saying
meant.
if Kingdom Hearts shit shows up in remake in
Okay.
any way whatsoever, I'm out.
Ow.
Good job, team.
Yeah.
Don't run in front of cars. Don't be a dipshit.
But it's fun. Anyway,
Turn back around.
why? I
There
have
was a briefcase.
Item.
I have a hot water with me. It's gonna go cold.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
This already happened to me before. I'll do the quest and then I'll go for the briefcase.
All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, go play FF7 Remake. It's a fantastic video game. People who think it's not like
are you alright?
it
Is
doesn't
there
have the
anything we
same
can do
stupid
to-
insane bullshit as Kingdom Hearts has in terms of tone and such are fucking idiots.
Of course.
The whole system would
What I wanted to say, Void, don't worry. I don't think Mickey Mouse is gonna come in Final Fantasy VII.
I mean, Gact will.
Gact is pretty kino, but Gact is an
You guys
interdimensional
know
deity.
how uncomfortable I was playing through, having to go through this.
I mean, I've played Yakuza 2.
Yeah, same.
Why
In
didn't
case
you
you
tell
did,
me?
in case you didn't know, this is a sequel.
Yeah.
I mean, no, literally, this side quest is a sequel.
Sorry to bother you, boys. Yo, let's go.
Yes. Goodbye.
Not so fast, Chief. You got balls stepping into my big comfy crib. Think you can waltz in here and spoil our fun?
Did you not learn anything over all these years? Are you the same guy?
I mean, it's probably the same.
You already know
fucking
the
dude.
answer.
Come on, boys. Let's pacify this bitch.
Let's pacify this bitch.
Bring it on.
Gonda family patchwork. The music is also good.
So I was just gonna say, this is almost shot for shot recreated the same way this in Yakuza 2.
Yeah,
I was about to mention, you're really making good use of Mega Swing there, Tidu.
I know.
I can't stress enough how busted that ability is and how it can be a instant fight winner at times.
Happy birthdays are good. What can I say? Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
I mostly just bring it up because I have not realized until recently when I've been grinding that Mega Swing reaches about 3 to 4 times larger than it actually appears to.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. It's not just the length of Ichiban's baseball bat, it's about another baseball bat or two in terms of its reach.
That's busted.
Yeah. So
and you just set this dude in a diaper on fire. That's cool.
If you pull it off just right, you can wipe an entire party just from one Mega Swing.
Anyway, go beat up the baby.
Hey, you want some
we are
beats?
actually talking about the game again, I really just want to say it's nice to see that the spirit of Paper Mario is alive and well, but it's a bummer it's not Paper Mario anymore.
I mean,
Welcome to the Yakuza series.
Yes,
I mean, listen. For as long as
in here, but this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
Mario guy,
I'm listening.
God, what's the name of the main Nintendo guy?
Miyamoto?
Miyamoto, yeah. As long as Miyamoto's ghost haunts Nintendo, Paper Mario is never allowed to exist.
We're really sorry for ruining your fun.
No, I wasn't.
It is kind of a bummer that Miyamoto is probably going to have to die for us to get a new Renaissance era for Nintendo.
Yeah, it's a bummer that Miyamoto would probably have to die for get a Star Fox game and an F-Zero game and a Paper Mario game that's good.
I really hate that I am about to say this, but I really hope Eiji Aonuma does not die before Miyamoto does.
My name's Susumu Gondawara.
And I say that because I feel bad about the idea that Miyamoto is essentially going to have to die before we get some good and fresh shit with Nintendo.
I mean, it's not even that good and fresh shit, because, like, people who don't have to work directly below him still can do something, but, like, yeah, in case you didn't know, Miyamoto is the reason why Mario games are not allowed to have stories or a lot of dialogue, and he's also the reason why we can't just get a new Star Fox game or an F-Zero game, because
Miyamoto is
that
the reason
wouldn't be challenging enough.
Good innovation at Nintendo. Miyamoto is the reason that we get stuff like Bowser's Fury once maybe every 10 years.
Yes, quite frankly, yes, Miyamoto should be killed the past it.
In Minecraft.
Have you ever bothered to help your wife, even just a little?
What?
Kill the past.
You have to support their neck until they can keep their head up on their own. Lots to look out for, no matter how small the task.
And also, you know, alternatively, we can just in a time close it and let him say that Pikmin 4 is coming for the next 20 years, and you know, just leave him there.
Mostly, I'm thinking about the idea of maybe we'll luck out and we will get a proper follow-up to Super and Thousand Year Door at some point, but right now, it's... And I say all this from the perspective of, it is clear that spirit of wild and artsy Nintendo still lives on inside of the company, but I think it is in fact being held back by Miyamoto.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Every time somebody at Nintendo is like, "So I have this idea for a Mario game." Talks to, and the moment the word "talks" drops, Miyamoto comes in with a bat.
Yakuza-chan?
He is the one killing the past, unfortunately.
I'm sure it's hard for both of you, but your
And
relationship
also
is
the
probably
future.
strained
Yeah.
because neither of you have taken
I
the
say
time to hear
this
each other
in the
out.
perspective of he is isn't hampering. Yeah, he is hampering the progression of certain things because I look at how underwhelming New Horizons is. I look at how I am concerned with that Splatoon 3 is going to once again not provide enough new and fresh content to shake things up when I am desperate for Splatoon to just let its spirit run completely free, and I know it's not going to, and that Miyamoto is undoubtedly going to be connected to that being the case for some
Well, when it comes to Splatoon, they at least killed France, so they've got that going for them.
Oh, all's well
That
that
is
ends
true.
well, I guess.
I mean, also, I probably can bet your ass that there is the rounds of 20-year-old servers.
Can you hear that car alarm?
No.
Good.
Slightly when you talk.
Join us, why don't you?
I really fucking hate my neighbors. I've got a wife-beating white trash piece of shit across the street, and then
Drink
I've
the
got-
milk.
Sure. What the hell?
I've got these neighbors who have a car alarm is just going off at fucking 2 or 3 in the morning, completely at random.
Man, you ever lived in a block of flats?
No, I haven't, and I
Ever lived in Poland?
That's what I mean, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the being woken up by a drilling sound, even if you work night shifts every morning.
There's a reason I live in the suburbs, guys.
2 more baby bottles.
Every day I wake up in Poland. His wolf cries.
Mom, take me home. I'm in Poland.
Bottle good and proper.
Huh?
Boys, get this man a diaper.
Yes, sir. Yo, hold up. I didn't say shit about
Here at
that.
Council Mechanica, we are firmly in the camp of being anti-ABDL. Get the fuck out of here. That shit is not welcomed.
Do not
And by
kick
that,
shame.
I mean...
Passion goes up!
Please do not publicly share your belonging to that community. More power to you if you're living your truth. But
And
I
it-
don't want to know about it.
It gave me a new pound, mate.
Listen to it, I'm a fucking furry. There's
Yeah,
people.
the diapers are ingrained into your culture. Okay, this is gonna be it for today. Thanks everyone for joining. I especially want to thank H. Senjo because I think you're new here. Thank you for stopping by. It's appreciated.
Thank you for stopping by, Zenjo. We do Resident Evil 7 on Monday at the moment, and then this on Wednesdays. Upon completion of Resident Evil 7 and It's Not a Hero DLC, we will be starting up Disco Elysium Final Cut. And then once Village launches, we will be starting that. But this will be our main thing for Wednesday
Yeah.
for a while.
Also, a small errata. I will repeat this in 1 week, but in 2 weeks, first Monday of April, I won't be playing Resident Evil 7 because I won't be here. I'll be visiting my family probably. It's Easter.
Yeah, we should probably cancel that stream because I won't be on here on Monday as well. But that's to be, you know.
Because Easter weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen my family in a year and a half. So.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm glad you're going to be seeing them. So we'll see you for normal streams next week, and then the week after, it'll just be Yakuzis. But, after that, we will probably be starting into,
I mean, hell, I can helm an OP or something.
Yeah.
We will see everybody next week for more Yakuza.
Correct. Well,
Jacuzzi.
That's that. See you guys later. Cheers.
Real Yakuza's use a gamepad!